league champion, the Fremont Moo. As a reminder, all ticket holders voluntarily assume all risks and dangers of the game of baseball, whether before, during, or after the game, including injury from thrown balls and bats or other objects, and agrees the Fremont Moo Independence League Baseball, Historic Muller Field, participating clubs, coaches, players, or any affiliated individuals or entities are not liable for any injuries resulting from the aforesaid courses. Each ticket holder also agrees to allow the Fremont Moo to reproduce their likeness for promotional purposes. Finally, no outside food or beverages are allowed into the ballpark. Moo fans, you can experience the power and excitement of live events with Ticket Smarter. You can find seats to more than 125,000 live events ranging from sports to concerts and theater shows on Ticketsmarter.com. TicketSmarter is proud to be the official ticket resale marketplace partner of the Fremont Moo, providing a safe and secure way to buy and sell tickets to your favorite events. The next time you need tickets, think smarter. Think Ticket Smarter. Fans, tonight is Thirsty Thursday. That means all night long, $3 Busch Light, Bud Light, and Michelob Ultra, and also $1 off Coke products at the Meat and Treats concession stand. Stop on by to make sure you can quench that thirst. Fans, you can also upgrade now to the Coors Light Home Plate Club. The price for a
From Caden Van Hill, the Omaha native from Wayne State College. First time ever he got all 9 innings on the mound, and he was able to come away with the victory. A little fatigue there in that 9th inning, but he was able to work his way through it. And Fremont able to come up with some key hits. They worked through a 36-minute lightning delay as well. It was a good night of baseball for the Omaha 9.
Yeah, it was really, really good on both the offensive and pitching side. Obviously, Caden Van Hill looked as good as he has all season. He struggled a little bit early on. Those last 2 starts have been perfection. And then the offense has been slow for the past couple of days. But then you saw that big 7th inning where the Moo put 5 runs across the plate. That's what you're going to want to see here tonight. They have a very offensive-heavy front half of the lineup. Try to put some more runs across the plate.
And when we look up and down the Independence League on offense right now, it's pretty much the same for each team except for Spearfish. The Sasquatch have some big hitters. But other than that, it's getting guys on base and moving them over and moving them in, right?
Yeah, it's just been contact hitting. You see that with a lot of the Moo guys are going to lead off guys tonight. Josh Blount, Miles Meadows. They don't get big hits. They get singles. They get walks. That's how they reach. Then they come around to score. So you're not going to see a lot of extra base hits out of this Moo team. I think it's now been 2 or 3 straight games where they only have 1 or no extra base hits total. So they just get those singles and then they come around and try to work from there.
Cavs were winning last night as well. The Moo kept them 1 game back still. The Cavs were Spuds. And we'll keep an eye on the standings and the schedule as far as tonight's concerned as we continue to run the broadcast. But our pitching matchup tonight is a unique one for the Nebraska prospects. They're going to go with Ulbricht. Carson Ulbricht, who was 1-0, 5.25 ERA. He's a Wayne State product. He's also out of Omaha. And Moo, they're going to go with Baylor Hicks, who's been predominantly out of the bullpen, but he's switching to a starting role.
Yeah, we've seen a couple of appearances this year for him out of the bullpen for the Moo, and also was primarily a bullpen guy for Columbia this past year in the Ivy League. He's looked decent in his few appearances here today for the Moo, but this will be his first extended outing. He's open. We'll see what he can do out of that starting position.
It is Thirsty Thursday at Historic Muller Field tonight. Fans that come in get $3. They can purchase $3 16-ounce Busch, Bud Light, and Michelob Ultra Beer. And they also get $1 off all Coke products and the Sonic bottle of water. It's also Jersey Thursday, so fans that are coming to the ballpark that are wearing their favorite jersey are getting a half-price jersey admission ticket for the season's contest as well. So,
no jersey for you?
Well, what's that?
No jersey for you?
I wore my Fremont Moo hooded tee there. I was lucky enough to get it for free. So
remember to keep your eye out for these flying phenomena. It's a never change the fat balls into the road.
The highlights from last night's ball game was Alex put those together.
If you want to up with a foul ball, you can keep it as a souvenir.
This is Fremont Moo baseball.
Look to our Moo at Meats and Treats concession stands for a freezy pop.
So you don't have any audio, is that right?
We can hear it.
You can't hear it?
We can hear it.
Okay.
It's just muffled.
It's muffled? Okay.
My dad's wanting to walk through to see if he can get the cable.
Get something else? Okay. All right.
close out their first homestand of the year with a 3-game set against the Nebraska Prospects. Game 1 Wednesday night, and the Prospects cashed in the first inning with a sacrifice fly.
Van Hill at the belt. 1-1 pitch to Vermoss. He swings and hits this ball in the air to center field. Brooks on his way to the right, makes the catch on the run. Tagging from third is Swafford. He will come in and score, and the Prospects take the first lead of the contest.
The Moo had a quick response as they got a first inning run for the third straight game, thanks to Steven Espinosa.
Espinosa swings, hits this ball in the air toward left field, drops in there for a base hit. Brooks is being waved around third. He's going to try to score. The relay throw will be cut off, and it's a 1-1 ball game.
Both teams go scoreless in the second, and then a 35-minute lightning delay. And when the teams returned to play, Caden Van Hill couldn't be stopped for Fremont. The 2-2. Gets in there for a called strike 3. Fastball from Van Hill rings up Vermoss, and 2 up, 2 down here in the fourth. Neither team could get the offenses going until the 6th, when Fremont finally cracked the code on Prospect starter PJ Laux. Coleman at second base. Decent lead, the 2-2. This one hit towards center field and will get through on the grounder. Coleman turning third. He will come in to safely score a wild throw from center field. Espinosa into second safely, and the Moo have the lead for the first time today. While Caden Van Hill kept on chugging along for Moo pitching, on offense, Fremont took control with 5 runs in inning 7. Second base, Brooks at third. The pitch sent towards right field, diving and missing it is Palmer. And another hit here for the Moo. It's their 12th of the day. Brooks will come in to score, as will as will Pitts. And it's a 7-1 game. Cameron Pickens was finally able to stop the Moo offense in the bottom of the 8th.
Get a sign, takes a breath, winds and delivers. And it's swung on and caught for strike 3, and that's going to end the inning.
So Caden Van Hill would make the march out to the mound for the 9th, trying for Fremont's first complete game of the summer. But the Prospects wouldn't go down easy.
Van Hill is set. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball in the dirt, got by Coleman to the backstop, and a run is going to come home and score on that wild pitch.
7-2 now, and Van Hill walks a batter, but then he gets that elusive 27th out.
First pitch to Palmer. Swung on, hit to the left side toward third. Brandenburg's got it. He'll go to second for the force, and that's the Moo victory right there.
9 innings of 5-hit ball with just 2 runs given up by Van Hill, who knew he had to finish out the 9th inning.
Yeah, I wasn't going to let them take me out. And then they were about to take me out after that walk, and I'm kind of surprised they didn't, but I'm glad they didn't. So.
When was the last time you had a complete game?
I don't think I ever had.
Oh, first one.
I've had 7 innings.
Okay.
The Moo pitching staff now has given up just 4 combined runs in the last 3 games. They try-
7-2. So that's it. Tonight. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll hear from Connor McGonigal, the head coach of Moo, as our preview show continues. We're listening to Great Love Baseball. Use some bases too.
What was that?
Let's get a hose in the field and we can use some bases as well. Getting closer to first pitch between the Fremont Moo and the Nebraska Prospects in Game 2 of this 3-game series and Game 11 of this 12-game homestand at historic Muller Field alongside Alex Burstein. I'm Rich Gregg. It's time now for us to bring you the welcoming weather brought to you by the Dodge County Convention and Visitors Bureau as they welcome you to historic Muller Field in Fremont. Currently fair skies, 86 degrees, humidity 32%, winds are out of the northeast at 15, gusting to 18 miles per hour. So at times tonight we're going to see the ball carry over to the right field foul pole is where we go here this evening. Forecast tonight says mostly clear, a low of 59, and north-northeast wind at 10, becoming light after midnight. Winds gusting as high as 20 miles per hour. There are going to be storms popping up tonight, but they're going to be south of Interstate 80, south of Lincoln. You're all right, Alex. You don't have to go through another weather delay with me. It's going to be fine. And so that's the welcome.
We had a good time yesterday.
We did have a good time. That's the field conditions brought to you by Keel's Barbershop to keep your hair
with us, we have our Stars of Tomorrow team.
6th Street. Just saw the Moo water down the field here moments ago to make sure that it doesn't dust get kicked up.
They are the Kendall County Rebels 13U team, and they are here all the way from the state of Illinois.
Barbershop.
They are in town playing in Omaha.
They are the eye care professionals. They care about your eye care, your eyewear, but most importantly, they care about you. Calling Boston Strikes tonight is Chris Sintek and Brandon Moore.
So let's give it up for them, fans, one more time. We appreciate them being here so much. We will hear about them here in just a little bit. They'll be interacting with some of our games later on
Your
this
future
evening
is
as well.
limitless. Let them take you there.
And at this time,
MarshMMA.com.
Brandon Knickerbocker is going to be throwing out our ceremonial first pitch.
Kendall County.
Come on out here, see what you got, bro.
County Rebels 13 and under squad, and they
You'll be throwing
by
to
the
our
way,
very
obviously
own
they're
Hunter
coming in from
Snyder.
the World Series. It's going to be in Omaha, but they are taking this one in here at historic Muller Field for the Fremont Moo. Great to see these youngsters that are here tonight taking this ball game. Let's check our starting lineup for tonight's ball game. Brought to you by your Fremont Hy-Vee. For a lineup that's loaded, shop your Fremont Hy-Vee and go to HyVeeIOSonline.com now and place your order.
Yeah, that's
This
close
Nebraska
enough. Give it up
Prospects
for
3-7 on the
fans.
season.
Thank you so much again, Kendall County,
Leading
for
off
being
playing
here
center
this
field, number
evening.
6,
Like I
Blake
said, you guys are going to
Steger.
hear
Second,
about
playing
them
left
here
field,
in
number
just a
18,
little bit.
Bryce
And
Waller.
they're going to be
Batting
interacting
third
with
at
one
first
of our
base,
games
number
here later
12,
on
that's
this
Elliot
evening.
Peterson. Batting fourth, the right fielders, number 31, Nico Saul. Batting fifth, playing shortstop, number 25, Ashton Graff Rowe. Batting sixth, and playing third base, number 17, Gage Allen. Batting seventh, and playing the designated hitter, number 33, Easton Swafford. Batting eighth and doing the catching, number 23, J.D. DePrima. Batting ninth and playing second base, number 10, Paul Schuyler. For the prospects of Stinger, Waller, Peterson, Saul, Rowe, Allen, Swafford, and DePrima and Schuyler. And on the mound for the prospects tonight will be number 24, Carson Albrecht, 6'3", 210-pound right-hander from Omaha, who is at Wayne State College, 1-0 in the season, and a 5.25 average. Now starting lineups for the Fremont Moo, 7-5 on the year, coached by Connor McGonigal. Leading off and playing right field, number 31, Josh Blount. Batting second and playing center field, number 1, Miles Meadows. Batting third is the designated hitter, number 24, Cooper Forcino. Batting fourth, doing the catching, number 13, Grant Nauman. Batting fifth at third base, number 20, Carson Burnett. Batting sixth at shortstop, number 29, Hunter Snyder. Batting seventh and playing first base is number 26, Dean Reynolds.
All right,
At
fans,
second
let's
base,
get
is
on
number
your
8,
feet. It's
Isaac
time to
Bonner.
meet tonight's starting lineup
Then
for
playing
your
left
very
field, number
own
19, Cole Fowler.
Fremont
The Blue with
Moo.
Blount, Meadows, Fucino,
They
Dowdman,
will be
Burnett,
accompanied
Snyder,
by our
Bennett,
Kendall County
Bonner,
Rebels,
and
who are our
Fowler.
stars
Now
of
the out for Fremont
tomorrow.
tonight, number 4, Baylor
So
Hicks.
leading off for
6'3",
your Blue, out
195
in
pound
right
right-hander out of
field,
Columbia University
accompanied
from
by
Cumming,
number
Georgia.
11,
He has no
Ethan
record.
Jackson
He's got a
from Kendall County.
4.20 ERA.
Number
We'll take the hill
31,
for the Blue
Josh.
coming up here.
Whoa!
So the Blue will have their all orange
Ready second, out in
uniforms this evening
center
with
field,
the purple
accompanied by number
pinstripes.
12, Griffin
And the Nebraska
Curry.
prospects
Number 1,
have a
whoa,
bright blue top,
whoa.
red lettering, white trim, red, white, and blue trim.
Batting
Down
third,
loose,
the designated hitter,
to the sleeve, white
accompanied by
pants.
number
I like
99,
those much
Jay
better.
Yes.
Ochoa. Number 24,
Not only they do look nice,
Cooper
but
That's
Fucino.
right. And our umpires tonight, Chris Sintek, get Brandon Moore, have the
Batting
cream tops
fourth
on this
tonight
evening, and
behind
the
the
other gray
plate,
slacks.
accompanied by
Started that
number
way
10,
last night, and then
Joe
went to 11
Francis
to legs, and
Stoney.
we're switching
Number
out. We're going to go to the
13,
line.
Rick
Fans
Melvin.
continuing to roll in here at historic Moeller Field for
Batting
game
fifth over at
three-game
the hot
series.
corner,
We hope you enjoy our
accompanied by
broadcast
number
tonight on
1,
Big Dog
Mason
Country, 98.9
Calhoun.
FM,
Number
1340 AM,
20,
KHU, Fremont, Nebraska,
Burnett.
AM and FM. Also, our audio streaming live at
Batting sixth
Mixler.com, and
over
our
at
video
shortstop,
is on
accompanied by number
YouTube at
2,
VSDN
Mason
Live. Jonathan
Keegan.
Johnson is our
Number
video producer for
29,
tonight's contest.
Victor
Getting
Snyder.
closer to this one.
Batting
To
seventh
see
at
Baylor
first
Hicks to
base,
start off
Fremont
things from the
Moo,
middle.
accompanied
I think he just
by
needs to be
double
consistent.
zero,
We saw his
Brandon
first start
Knickerbocker.
really strong, and
Number
then struggled a
26,
little bit in his
Lee
last appearance
Will.
against the Sasquatch. Didn't give up a whole lot of hits, but was walking some guys in that game.
accompanied by number 9,
Done him because of that. So I think there's more
Number
consistency,
8,
and also the guy throws it very, very hard because he's used to doing those relief guys. Might have to settle it down a little bit, use that breaking ball more, because he's going to hopefully be going longer than two relief athletes, and just adjusting to the starting role for the first time since high school.
Should have a nice crowd. A little cooler than last night.
This
Nice.
evening,
Yeah.
accompanied by number 27,
Reason not quite as windy as we started at last night. But it's one of the few times tonight that we see the wind actually blowing constantly over the left field foul pole to the right field foul pole.
Going to help the guys who go off on it. He's not playing tonight, but guys like that, and also the left-handed hitters.
Now at this
At this
time,
time, we're going to
please
pause and
rise
play with the
and
national
move your
anthem here at
hats
historic
as
Moeller
we
Field in
direct our
Fremont.
attention to the field for the playing of the national anthem.
Star Spangled Banner, our national anthem here at historic Moeller Field. First pitch between the Fremont Moo and the Nebraska Prospects is coming up next. This is Fremont Moo Baseball.
That, folks, is why we have 2 national anthems. The sound file was not found.
Alrighty, fans, and I am here with the Kendall County Rebels, who will be getting us ready to go tonight. Kendall County, let's get us started with our 2 famous words that we always love to hear before a game. What do you have to say? Play ball! There you go, fans, you got it. Let's go, Moo!
home run, I thought that was a real person saying it.
It's time for Fremont Moo baseball. Alongside Alex Burstein, I'm Rich Ray, as the Moo are trying to go for their 5th straight victory of the season. They're already at a high watermark this year with 4 straight victories. It'll be Baylor Hicks who will be on the mound for the Moo tonight. Let's go ahead and set the defense for the Fremont Moo, coming at 10-5 on the season. In left field this evening is Cole Fowler. In center field is Miles Meadows, and Josh Blount is over in right. At third base, it's Carson Burnett. The shortstop is Hunter Schneider. At second base, Isaac Bonner. Dean Reynolds is playing first base. Doing the catching this evening for the Moo is Grant Nottaman, and Baylor Hicks is on the mound. No record on the year. A 4.20 ERA for Baylor, the Sewanee, Georgia product out of Columbia University, who's pitched 3 1/3 innings this season. This will be his 3rd appearance and his first start. He has given up no hits, 3 runs, 2 of them have been earned. He has struck out 3 and walked 2. ERA 4.20. Blake Stinger's going to lead things off. It's time for our first pitch of the ball game. Brought to you by La Hacienda Mexican Restaurant. La Hacienda serves up Fremont's favorite authentic Mexican cuisine. They're at 3140 East Elk Lane. Stinger batting .486. No home runs, 5 runs batted in. Had a couple hits last night. First pitch from Baylor Hicks. Fastball, and it is down low. 1 ball and no strikes.
Yeah.
Underway. 7:09 p.m. and 86 degrees at historic Mobile Field. Hicks ready to deliver his second offering. This pitch is a bouncing ball on out to shortstop, where it's going to be glove cleanly. The throw is over, and it's not in time. Stinger beat it out. So a bouncing ball. And Snyder got rid of it as soon as he received it. But Stinger beats it out, and he is on base with another hit on the season.
Yep, Stinger's all you want in a leadoff guy. He can make contact, and he's very, very fast, and just continuing to build up that super high batting average.
So here's left fielder Bryce Waller at the plate, and now taking off is Stinger, throwing out the second throw back to first, and it is going to be back into the dirt, so Stinger gets back there safely. Boy, he got a huge running lead, and Hicks did the right thing, stepping off the rubber with that right foot, and threw it out to Bonner, but could not get the Stinger. Here's the pitch, and it's in there for a home strike to Waller. The ball to 1 strike to Bryce Waller, batting .250 with no home runs, 5 runs batted in. Waller from Papillion and plays college ball at Northeast Community College in Norfolk. Hicks' next pitch is swung on and got by the catcher, Nottaman. And then down to second base on the play will go Blake Stinger. So it's a good fast ball. So runner in scoring position for the prospects. And a no ball, 2 strike count here on Bryce Waller. Nobody out, top of the first. Let's check the base runner in scoring position. In the 0-2. Fastball high and away. Count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, Stinger's teasing Hicks out there over at second base, pretending like he's going to go. And wouldn't be surprised to see him actually take off for third, but sticking there at second for now.
Straightaway lead from second base. Closer to the infield grass. He is the 1-2. That misses outside. Count evens on Bryce Waller. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Prospects at 3-7 on the year. And Fremont now 10-5. Hicks brings this pitch home. Breaking ball called, strike 3.
Really nice pitch there from Hicks, who was working with that breaking ball a little bit earlier in the at-bat, and now closes out the door on a slow breaking ball to Waller.
So with 1 away, they'll bring up Elliot Peterson, 6 foot, 195-pound utility player. He's from Elkhorn, plays ball at Southeast Community College. Peterson coming in batting .308, no homers, and he's driven in 4. 1 out with a runner at second, just getting underway in the top of the first. Here's the pitch. And it's a breaking ball, that's a called strike.
Pitch working really well early on here for Hicks.
With that good slider or cutter, whatever you would like to call it. 1 strike to count here on Elliot Peterson with Nico Saul. Look at next. It's Godfrey. Fastball outside. Count evens up now. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1 here on Elliot Peterson. Hicks straight up and down on the mound, the 1-1. Breaking ball outside, backhanded. And now goes to 2-1.
Yeah, Hicks really trying to work that outside of the plate here. hasn't thrown much inside or even down the middle against his right-handed hitters early in the lineup for the prospects.
2 balls and 1 strike. Next offering, the runner goes. The pitch is swung on and missed. Ottoman will have no throw. So 2-2 the count. It's a stolen base for Blake Stinger. We'll have no answer for him when he gets on the base pass. 2-2 on Elliot Peterson. Takes his next pitch. Breaking ball swung on the line down out to shortstop, where it's going to be caught by Snyder for out number 2.
A nice easy play there by Snyder, who had to stare down Stinger over there at first base, at third base, to make sure he stayed there. But just like that, a big second out.
This brings Nico Saul to the plate. 6'3", 225, out of Omaha. He's transferring to Briar Cliff. Started at Georgia Gwinnett. And Saul batting .067. No homers, no runs batted in. First pitch. Check the swing. Pitch was blown away. It's ball 1.
Not often you see someone hitting .067 in the cleanup spot.
In the 5-hole, we've got Ashton Graff Rowe coming up next. And he has no batting average. Either does J.D. DePrima, who's in the 8-hole. Next pitch is low and in for a ball. It's 2-0. And a lot of that is guys who've seen some of the first action, too.
I mean, 7 of these guys didn't play last night, and one Saul was a pinch hitter.
Stinger's at third. 2 down. 2-0 pitch from Hicks. Saul takes a breaking ball for a strike. 2-1 the count on the Prospects right fielder. Nebraska Prospects in 10 games this year, batting .254 as a team. They've hit 1 home run. They've driven in 55. 2-1. Swing and a miss. And strike 2. Count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And Hicks is a pitch away from getting out of this first inning. Jane. 2-2. Here it comes. Saul's going to bounce one on the right side. It'll be backhanded by Reynolds at first. Tosses to Hicks, covering on the play, and in time for the final off of the inning. So nice job on the right side down for the Moo. Saul's retired at 3-1 for out number 3. Well, the Nebraska Prospects at the top of the first, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 under left on base. Through half inning, no score. The Moo will swing back for the first time when we return. This is Fremont Moo Baseball.
And pitcher save. $20 to every extra base hit and $100 for every grand slam. The players have selected their favorites combined health agency drives of Nebraska and agents to support with these proceeds. Stay tuned to Fremont Moo social media for updated donation numbers throughout the season. Raising Cane's is in partnership with the Moo and are donating $5 to the Fremont Area Sports Coalition for every hitter a Moo pitcher strikes out at home games this year. Raising Cane's and the Moo proudly support the Fremont Area Sports Coalition in their mission to improve historic Polar Field.
Brett is starting at Wayne State. He's starting at Wayne State. He just finished his high school senior year, the pitcher, just so you know.
Oh, he's beginning. He's beginning his collegiate career. Okay. We go to the bottom of the first at historic Moeller Field. No score between the Fremont Moo and the Nebraska Prospects. And it's in the defense for the Nebraska Prospects this evening. And in left field, it's Bryce Waller. Center fielder is Blake Stinger. And over in right field is Nico Saul. At third base, Gage Allen. Shortstop is Ashton Graff Rowe. At second base, it's Paul Schuyler. Over at first base, Elliot Peterson. J.D. DePrima is doing the catching. And on the mound is Carson Obrecht. Obrecht from Omaha. Headed to Wayne State College. Just graduated high school. He's 6'3", 210 pounds. Owen is 1-0 on the season. He's got 5.25 ERA. He'll be ready to face Josh Blount to get things going here in the bottom of the first inning. Blount batting .235. The home runs. He's driven in 1 on the season.
Yeah, Blount's been the on-base guy so far. You mentioned that batting average a little bit low, but if you look at his other numbers, like his on-base percentage, he makes up for it.
So here's the first pitch from Obrecht, and it's high and outside and bounces off the glove of the Freeman to the backstop. And it's 1 ball and no strikes on Josh Blount. Obrecht has pitched 9 1/3 innings this season. This is his 3rd appearance and his 3rd start. He's given up 17 hits, 9 runs, 7 earned, struck out 11 and walked 4. The 1-0. Blount takes it down low for ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes on Josh Blount with Miles Meadows to bat next. It's going to be a unique beginning to the order here for Moo. You got Blount and Meadows, who are a couple of leadoff guys.
Yep.
2-0. Blount checks a swing and a pitch it down and in. The count goes to 3 balls and no strikes on Josh Blount, the pure Wisconsin native, who plays at Texas A&M Corpus Christi. Over Swami, the next pitch. Fastball up the knees and the outside corner for a strike. The count now 3-1.
Well, he's already drawn 7 walks on this young season. They're engaging at the plate.
3-1. Fastball outside corner. Count goes full, 3-2. Looking at as many pitches as you can to give your teammates a good visual image of what that pitcher's like as well. And now the 3-2. Blount takes a fastball down low, and that's the 8th walk he's had this season. He sees the board, but nobody out until the bottom of the first inning.
Yep, didn't have to take his bat off his shoulder there. Got another way to a full count. Ended up drawing the walk. That's why he's in that 1 spot, and now we'll see what Miles Meadows can do in at the 2 for the first time this season.
Meadows out of Fairfield, California, at a Solano Community College, batting .333, no home runs. He's driven in 4 for the Moo. Right-hander steps in. It's over now out of the stretch. The first pitch. As Meadows takes this one for a strike, letter high in the inside corner. 0-1 on Miles Meadows. Cooper Fucino will bat next. No score, bottom of the first inning. The 0-1 in the way. Check swing. Goes high. County is now 1-1 on Meadows.
Meadows has kind of been the opposite of Blount. Not a lot of walks, more either strikeouts or singles for the center fielder. See what he can do here.
Over the 1 nods as he gets set. The next pitch. Meadows swings and misses. The count now 1-2 on the Moo center field. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Miles Meadows. McGonagall's coaching down at first tonight. Ben Asher's at third. The 1-2. Meadows checked the swing, and that pitch dropped low. Count evens. Now 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, Obrick's working with that curveball slider that is in the upper 70s usually for him. Works a lot with that breaking ball and then fastball in the mid-80s.
Now the 2-2. And that fastball's down and in. So Obrick goes to a full count in the first 2 batters he faces. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Obrick checks Blount. Now he's ready. 3-2 pitch. Swung on and hit in the air to shallow center field. Stanger underneath it, and he'll make the catch for under 1. So Meadows flies out to center. There's 1 down here in the bottom of the first.
Cooper
The designated hitter for
Fucino.
24, Cooper Fucino. Fremont Moo baseball brought to you in part by the Dodge County Convention and Visitors Bureau. Fucino, the Creighton University product out of Rolling Hills Estate, California. Batting .364, 1 homer. He's driven in 6. Over taking a little bit Blount there before he gets set. The first pitch. Fucino swings over the top of the breaking ball and misses. No balls, 1 strike to count. Fremont in the season now batting .258. Who have 3 home runs in the year. They've driven in 68 in 15 games. The 0-1 on the line. Fucino takes a breaking ball that sails high. The count evens. It's now 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1 on the Moo designated hitter. Wow, a little bit bigger lead this time. Here's the 1-1. Fucino hits this one off the hands out to shortstop. It'll be clubbed and flipped to second base for 1. The relay over to first is in time for an inning double play. So Fucino hits into the 6-4-3 ground down double play. And that's going to do it for the Moo here in the bottom of the first. There were no runs.
Alrighty, fans, it's time for our first game here this evening.
No score
I have
between the
Brandon and
prospects.
Joey with
Back
me.
in the second inning when we
And they are
return.
from
This
our Kendall
is
County
Fremont Moo
starting
baseball.
tomorrow.
Get great seats, safer, simpler, and smarter with TicketSmarter. Choose great seats from over 125,000 live events, all backed with a TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Get your tickets smarter at TicketSmarter.com.
They got to land it, and then they're going to sprint back to third base. First one that does that is going to be our winner. Let's give it up for Brandon and Joey, guys. Hey, a little hop in the step there, guys. I know you guys can run. All right, are you guys ready? Move fans, are you guys ready? guys. 3, 2, 1. Whoa, Brandon, you started early, but just go. It's okay. Only drink half. You got to bottle flip it still. Joey, don't let him beat you. Come on now. Give it up. Come on, Moo fans. Let's make a little bit of noise. Who do we got? Oh, that's first shot. Joey, you better hurry. Uh-oh. Brandon might have this one in the bag. Joey, you got to watch TikTok a little bit more. Come on, Joey, finish it out.
Fremont, we're through one, and no score between the Fremont Moo and the
There we go. All right, Moo fans, give it up for Brandon and Joey with our Gatorade race. Thank you so much.
Played Ashton Graft Row, Gage Allen, and Easton Swafford. Fremont Moo Baseball is brought to you in part by Keel's Barbershop. To keep your hair for the best haircut around, stop in at Keel's. They're located at 88 West 6th Street in Fremont. Well, the Moo got a base runner like the prospects at the first, but next up to play, that was turned by Graft Row over to Skyler, and then Richard Peterson first base, swiped out by the Brad Silver. First twin kill into the night. We're in the second inning of action.
Both teams got leadoff guys on, and then it became a defensive battle. But for the Moo defensively, Baber Hicks gave off that leadoff signal, and really something set into, especially with that breaking ball. It's good to see out of the young pitcher from Columbia.
So Ashton Graft Row is how they lead things off. 6'1", 185, utility player.
Ashton Graft Row.
And he's out of Crowder College. Right-handed batter will give her a step in. So Hicks brings the first pitch of the second inning home. And then misses a little tight inside for ball one. The ball, no strikes. Is that right? Waterloo, Canada?
Yep.
Really? Waterloo is just down the road here. The 1-0. And that hit him on the left shoulder. The pitch Hicks just got a little bit away from him. So Ashton Graft Row will be aboard. Nobody out here in the top of the second. So they got better aboard for the prospects in the second consecutive inning. And that'll bring third baseman Gage Allen to the plate now. Allen out of Omaha. Plays at Rockhurst down in Kansas City. Batting .250 with no homers and 2 runs batted in. Hicks is set. First pitch. Fastball a little bit high. Count out 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 here on Gage Allen. So the first 2 guys reaching, Hicks knows that he's got to try to find a way to recover here. Who's the throw on over first? Dean Reynolds. Able to pick that throw out of the dirt. 1 ball, no strikes. Next off when the runner goes, the throw, the pitch is high, the throw from Nowden down to second, and it is not in time. The ball bounced out of the glove. Wisely Bonner.
Yeah, Bonner probably would have had the out there, but couldn't secure the ball. Nice throw down from Grant Naldeman. He's still looking for his first runner of the year, but he'll have to wait at least a little bit longer.
It's a nice throw.
Yes.
2 balls and no strikes to count here on Gage Allen. Takes his next pitch. Breaking ball, swung and a miss. Strike 1. 2-1 on the prospects' third baseman tonight. Easton Swafford will bat next. Slid down the order from last night. 2 down to 7 for tonight. 2-1 on Allen. Breaking ball low and away.
Hicks is now having to work for the second straight inning with most of the inning having a runner in scoring position. We'll see what he can do here now with the runner at second base, like we saw Stinger doing at first.
No score. We're in the top of the second. 3-1 on the way. Fastball low, ball 4. So the first 2 batters are on base. A hit by pitch and a walk. First walk given by Hicks. So
That'll bring up the designated hitter,
that'll
the
bring up
33,
Easton
Swafford.
Swafford, the DH. Swafford a couple hits last night. Batting .400 on the air with no home runs. He's driven in 2. Moo in and out here.
Double play perhaps?
Here's the stretch of the pitch. And breaking ball on that first strike. It's 0-1. Almost 1 strike. Carson Burnett is doing something I've never seen anybody ever do at third base. He is turning his body and looking at second base. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and foul to our left side. It's no balls and 2 strikes. That foul ball is brought to you by Lincoln Premium Poultry. They specialize in fowl but love being part of the Fremont Moo. For a career with LPP, visit LincolnPremiumPoultry.com. Alex, do you have any idea why?
No. Not really doing it anymore.
Yeah, he's backed up a little bit behind the third base bag.
Here's the 0-2. And foul tipped in the glove to catcher Nottleman for strike 3.
Big first out there from Higgs with 2 runners on the base, and he's been getting to these 2-strike counts of almost every single batter, and now cashes in his second strikeout of the night.
So 1 away, and that'll bring to the plate the catcher number 23, J.D. DePrima. Omaha product who plays at Northwestern State University. First pitch. That's high for a ball. It's not 1-0. The ball goes strikes to DePrima.
Number 23, J.D. DePrima.
Ashton Graff Rose at second. Gage Allen's at first. Prospects turn to double play. How about the move? Here's the 1-0. Pitch at the top of the zone for a call strike.
Hicks has worked well against lefties tonight. Third lefty in the lineup. They got Saul to ground out and then got a strikeout on Swafford with the last batter. And now facing his second straight left-handed hitter. We'll see what he can do even in the counts.
1 ball, 1 strike. 1 hit in the game. That was by Blake Stinger to begin the contest. The 1-1 pitch. Fastball, top of the zone again for a called strike 2. So Baylor Hicks, I like the competitiveness we're seeing out of him. Although he's given a few base runners, he is battled to get back in control. He has the advantage here in the Prima at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Next offer into the way. Fastball a little bit high. Count out evens. It's not 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He's also been in every single at bat. There haven't been any 4-pitch walks or anything like that. They all seem to be at 2-2, 3-2. He's battling with every batter, which is what you want to see as a coach.
2-2 from Hicks. Swung on and bounced out towards second base. Bonner's got it. He'll flip it on over to Snyder for 1. The relay will not be in time to first, but the Moo do get it out of that process, and runners will be at the corners.
Yeah, kind of a slow flip there from Bonner, who took some time to gather and then send it to Snyder over at second base. That avoids any chance of getting the speedy runner at first, but big second out, and now just need to focus on getting number 3 against the 9-hitter.
And this is Paul Schuyler, second baseman. Schuyler from Bellevue plays ball at University of Nebraska, Omaha. Runners at the corners with 2 down here in the top of the second inning. No score. Hicks ready. First pitch to Schuyler. And a breaking ball on the outside corner for a strike.
Interesting stance here from Schuyler. His left foot standing way back behind his right foot.
Open stance.
Yep.
And he's looking straight out of the pitcher. Here's the 0-1. And it's going to be tapped off the hands, picked up by Hicks. So toss it on over to first, and it's in time to retire the side. So Hicks works through that sticky situation as well in the second inning. And for the prospects coming to the runs on no hits. There were no errors. Two runs left on base with 3 minutes and a half. Still no score. We'll return to more in just a moment. This is Fremont Moo Baseball.
Lottery for their partnership in sponsoring our Crew members. Also, fans, I would like to take this time on behalf of the Moo and welcome our Fremont Adaptive Recreation Group who is here with us right down here by the Moo dugout. We appreciate them so much for being here with us tonight. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate you guys. Could not be possible without you. Also, fans, at the end of this second inning, we will be doing our world famous sprinkler run. So if you are interested in doing that, please meet on the far side of the Moo dugout before the second inning is complete. And we will let you guys out. You guys will be able to run out on the field with the sprinklers with some of our Moo players. We will be doing that at the end of this inning, which is the end of the second inning. Thank you.
Score between the Moo and the Prospects as we work our way to the bottom of the second inning, and the Fremont Moo will have coming to the plate the 4, 5, and 6 batters: Brandon Nottleman, Carson Burnett, and Hunter Snyder.
2 young pitchers on the mound, a nice rising college freshman and a rising college sophomore. They both out some adversity with base runners early, but no runs to show for it. They've both done very good, and we'll see what Obrecht can do in the second inning.
Moo Baseball is brought to you in part by Bloom Optical. They are the eye care professionals. They care about your eye care, your eyewear, but most importantly, they care about you. Here's Brandon Nottleman, left-handed batter. First pitch is high and outside for ball one. Going no strikes to Nottman, batting .304 with no home runs and 1 run batted in. Lincoln product at Martin County Community College. 1-0 pitch. Nottman takes it to the top of the zone for a strike. So the County it's now 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike on Grant Nottman with Carson Burnett to bat next. Over's next pitch. On the outside corner, a fastball for a strike. Nottman behind the count here at 1-2. Turns to Chris Sintek and says, outside corner. Chris says yes. And Grant thinks in his mind, when I'm catching, I want that one as well. There goes the 1-2. That's outside. Beyond the outside corner.
No argument there.
No. Yeah, 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2 on Grant Nottman. Standing at the shade of the mound. Next pitch, swung on and fell back to her left and out of play. Did you catch any of the NBA final highlights?
You can bring the foul ball back to Big Streets Concession Stand for a freezy pop or keep it for a souvenir if you want.
His defensive effort and also
Foul now. He goes pouring game for his life.
2-2 pitches high. It's now 3-2. And his demeanor.
Yes.
As well.
Playing in the bench, not the best thing to do.
And the officials. It was a 3-2. Swung on and popped foul. So I was talking with the Midland Sports Information Director Jeff Braun today about that scenario. We talked about it. You know, there are a number of different things you can do in sports and in life. And the number one thing you can do that quells everything is take accountability for your actions. Right? Here's the 3-2. And not only swings and fouls this one off the left side. And a great example that I've used is that, you know, I had 2 boys growing up that were wrestlers. And, you know, if you ever were on your back and you're close to getting pinned, and the official called the pin, you didn't think it was a pin. Well, you can look at the wrestler and go, well, you're on your back. You know, why'd you get in that spot in the first place? You know? Nottman takes this pitch up high for a ball. And so the Moo have the leadoff batter. Second, third innings. So there's no here for both teams. Leadoff batter aboard. See if the Moo can manufacture something here. Third baseman Carson Burnett comes to the plate, batting .235 with no homers and 4 runs batted in.
So really good at bat for Nottman. Was down, I think, 1-2, and lost some foul balls, and then draws the walk.
Over at stretch pitch. Burnett takes this one high for a ball. What a no. Burnett's bat has come along. I mean, the first trip appeared, it was very quiet, and then after that, slowly started to pick up a little bit. 1 ball and no strikes. Brings next offering. Swung on a miss. Count evens. It's now 1-1.
It's been both his bat and his glove. Has 3 errors, but majority of those were in that first series. So we've kind of positioned him different places. Was mainly an outfielder, now coming into the infield, and we've seen that first and third, and that's working better.
The 1-1 pitch. And that hit not only hit him right in the helmet. Oh goodness. Burnett is down. And he's flat face down on the ground. And he'll be looked at here by the athletic trainer. He is moving, which is a good sign. But that one hit him right in the helmet. So Carson Burnett hit by the pitch. And that's going to have 3 runners at first and second. But Carson trying to get to his feet here. He's going to get a little bit of water, make sure everything inside the mouth is okay. More times than not, that's you're just trying to get your bearings back because it's such a scary situation. And pitch, he's just got away from over it. That far base back. As on his feet. Just take the time for the blood pressure to come back down after that. And just check him out to make sure that A, the vision's good, and that there's no pain around the temple area or anything of that nature right now. But this is why we wear helmets.
Yes.
Yeah.
I hear that.
Right in the helmet. Been after talking to him and probably telling him, say, hey, if you've got any recollection of not doing this, you don't have to. He takes the helmet and then you can go back down to first base. So good to see he's okay.
And a right up here, shortstop, number 29, Hunter Snyder.
So runners are at first and second with nobody out. And at the inning will continue now with the shortstop, number 29, Hunter Snyder. Snyder, St. John, Indiana product at Columbia University. Batting 105 with no home runs and 1 run batted in. So Snyder might be thinking about laying down a bunker. We've seen him attempt it already this year. So the left-handed batter steps in. And over it. They'll bring it first pitch home. And Snyder takes it for a strike.
Struggling with control a little bit here early on. And now a hit by pitch to start off the second inning. So you have to move players, swing a little bit less to test him.
No balls and 1 strike to count. Next pitch. That's high and away for a ball. So the count evens up here on Hunter Snyder. We're now 1 ball and 1 strike.
This is a Moo lineup today with 4 lefties in it.
Mm-hmm. Ulbricht got his sign. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. An aggressive cut, but came up empty, and now he's down to the count at 1-2. Dean Reynolds is up next. No score, bottom of the second inning. Both pitchers trying to come up with answers to the first few batters that they face in the inning. This pitch is high and outside. The count evens. It's now 2 balls and 2 strikes on Snyder.
Good job by DePrima there. Had to get quickly up to his feet and snag it to avoid 2 runners in scoring position, trying to keep this 1 with Novelman standing there at second.
2-2 pitch. And Snyder chased 1 and missed it for strike 3. So, first strikeout for Ulbricht. And there's 1 down in the inning. And this will bring to the plate first baseman Dean Reynolds. Reynolds needs a hit. He has really struggled. He's batting .059. No homers, no runs batted in. Orange, Texas product. Columbia University. First pitch to Reynolds. That's high for a ball.
If you look at this Moo lineup today, really the 6 or 7 through 9 guys, had Snyder, Reynolds, Bonner, Fowler, they've all been having some slumps early on, and this is a good opportunity for them to kind of break out of that.
The 1-0 pitch. Tried to check his swing, but Reynolds, but he goes through. And the count is now 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1 the count here on Dean Reynolds. Next pitch. Swung on a miss, strike 2. So Ulbricht gets ahead in the count here. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Time called for a moment, and yep, I don't think that Carson Burnett is good to go after being hit by that pitch. He might be feeling a little headache right now. So Ben Asher, walk him over here near side, and the Moo will get a pinch runner here in the ball game. Yeah, he's a little woozy.
Yeah, some good resilience trying to stay in the game, especially with the head. Better safe than sorry there from Burnett. And it looks like Brandenburg.
Yes, Dylan Brandenburg will be the pinch runner.
Probably will go in at third as well next inning.
Number 9, Dylan Brandenburg. Fans, let's give 1 more round of applause for Carson.
So he'll pinch run here to the second. And we hope he's okay. Talking about Burnett. As we resume play, it is now Nottleman at second, Brandenburg at first, and a 1 ball, 2 strike count here on Dean Reynolds. Stretch by Ulbricht, and the 1-2. Swung on and hit back up the middle softly, and it'll be flipped to second for 1, and that's all that the prospects will get out of there. That is the second out of the inning.
Yeah, you got a speedy Reynolds going down the first base, and also that flip there from Graf Rowe. Kind of hung in the air a little bit before Skyler put his glove up to catch it, so a little bit of a miscommunication there, and runners on the corners now for Fremont.
Kind of congested area there, too.
Yes.
I mean, so close to the bag that you're just a little bit too far out from taking it yourself, and a flip is going to be recovered quickly. Here's Isaac Bonner, second baseman. First pitch from Ulbricht is on the outside corner at the top of the zone for a strike. No balls, 1 strike to Isaac Bonner, batting .216, No home runs. He's driven in 2. Moo threatening to score, trying to take the lead here. We're in the bottom of the second. No score. The 0-1 on the way. Bonner takes this pitch outside. The count evens. It's now 1 ball and 1 strike on Isaac Bonner. Cole Fowler will be next. Nottman at third. Reynolds at first. Next pitch swung on and slapped foul to our left and out of play. So the count goes to 1-2.
Fremont had 2 on with no outs, really trying to not waste this opportunity, knowing runs have been not so easy to come on for this Moo offense early on in the year.
Obrick ready. 1-2 as the runner from first goes. It's outside for a ball. And down to second base is Dean Reynolds. So Reynolds swipes second. 2 runners in scoring position now.
A lot of stolen bases in this game early on.
See if Bonner can slap one in the outfield. 2-2. Pulls one up the first base side. Foul. And so the count will stay put here at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
And he's found his most success this year between the first and second baseman on some grounders, has a few hits during this homestand via that fashion, and a hit like that would most likely score 2 here with the speedy Reynolds at second base.
Obrick going back to work here. There's the 2-2 pitch. It's down to the dirt and a wild one. It gets to the backstop, and coming home and scoring on the play will be Nottman, and the Moo are out in front by a score of 1-0. Wild pitch. Brings in Grant Nottman. And that's all part by getting runners on base.
Yep.
You get runners on base, good things happen, right?
Uh-huh.
So 1-0 the Moo. Reynolds is at third. 3 balls and 2 strikes here on Isaac Bonner. Here's the pitch. And he slaps it foul. Look out, Alex Oliver. Over by the on-deck circle in the Moo dugout. He's a valuable reliever, Isaac.
Yes.
Leave him alone. 3-2 here on Isaac Bonner. Next pitch. And Bonner swings and hits it in the air and pulls it foul out of play down the right side. So the count stays put at 3-2. Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was going to say, this kind of continues the trend for the Moo of finding ways to score even when they're not hitting. No hits today for Fremont, but they take the 1-0 lead early.
Obrick's 3-2 pitch. Bonner fouls it straight back. I was going to ask if you went out and ran today.
I did.
Yes.
Did a couple miles.
You got 2 miles in?
Yeah.
On the track?
I ran to the track and then back. It was about a mile. Didn't go on the track today. It was 10 a.m. It was already 80 and sunny, and I was like, this is not fun.
Obrick's going to step off the rubber. See, I would drive to the track, think about it, get out of the car, turn around, get back in the car, and drive back home, and, sit in the recliner.
It's the thought that counts.
Yes, it is. That's a hallmark thought there. 3-2 pitch, swung on and missed for strike 3, and that is going to end the inning. So a couple strikeouts for Obrick. He's got 2 total now, and that's going to do it for the Moo in the second. But they do score 1 run on no hits. There were no errors, and 1 runner left on base. We're through 2 complete. Fremont leads the Nebraska Prospects 1-0. We're back with more in just a moment. This is Fremont Moo Baseball.
Get great seats, safer, simpler, and smarter with TicketSmarter. Choose great seats from over 125,000 live events, all backed with a TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Get your tickets smarter at TicketSmarter.com.
Available. You'll see why Extreme Outdoor Power is the #1 choice for lawn mowers. Competitive pricing, customer care, financing, and free estimates. Open Monday through Friday from 8 to 5 and Saturdays from 9 to 3. Extreme Outdoor Power, where they don't sell just mowers, they sell lifestyles. Book your next hotel stay at the Super 8 by Wyndham in Fremont. Conveniently located just minutes from historic downtown Fremont, the Fremont Splash Station, and the Fremont State Lakes. Our pet-friendly hotel offers affordable accommodations with easy access to all of our area's major attractions, including shopping, restaurants, and a multitude of outdoor activities the whole family can enjoy. Located at 1250 East 23rd Street. Book online now at wyndhamhotels.com/Super8. We go to the top of the third inning at historic Moeller Field. It's a 1-0 Fremont Moo lead. And to take us through innings 3 and 4 is Alex Burstein.
Thank you, Rich. Fremont yet to record a hit here today, but they have the 1-0 lead. And now Baylor Hicks will look to keep it at that as he enters his third inning pitching here as his first start of the year for Fremont. And he'll have to go through the order for the second time. Blake Stanger, Bryce Waller, and Elliot Peterson do up the 1-2-3 hitters for this Nebraska Prospects team. Stanger singled his first time up and then advanced all the way to third but was stranded there. Advanced on a passed ball and then a stolen base. And now the righty will step into the batter's box, then steps out to take one more practice swing. And now we're ready to go here in the top of the third. Thanks for joining us, Alex Burstein, alongside Rich Ray. Hicks readies for the first pitch. Hit towards second and into right field for a single, and Stanger 2 for 2 on the young day. He just cannot stop hitting.
He has shown exactly what it's all about to be a prototypical leadoff batter.
Yep.
And he does it with his bat.
And he's looking for a new home. Just entered the transfer portal about a month ago. And this summer is going to help him out as Bryce Waller comes to the plate out of Northeast Community College. First pitch. Fouled off to the right-hand side. Waller is a two-way player. Pitched a lot this past year for Northeast Community College. Also hit .363, so he can do a little bit of it all tonight. He's in the field. Throw the first, not in time. Don't see a lot of those on the college level, but Waller does it well. As he awaits the 0-1 offering from Hicks. Stanger dancing around at first. The pitch. Strike 2.
I bet you in high school, if you went to the dance afterwards, after the ball game, Stinger was that guy that was out there at the beginning dancing, and it was at the end of the dancing. He's just got energy.
It does. Throw the first, not in time. He's got the speed to do it.
Just like Alex Burstein.
Dancing up here in the booth.
Are you?
Yeah. Some of the walk-up songs. Some. The 0-2. It's going to go high on a slow breaking ball there from Hicks, and we'll go to a 1-2 count. Elliot Peterson waits on deck. Nico Saul in the hole here. In the top of the third. Prospects looking to get back the run. The 1-2. Called strike 3 on the outside part of the plate. Baylor Hicks has his second strikeout looking of the day and third overall. And that will bring Elliot Peterson to the plate.
I want to remind you that Make a Difference Mondays. You can attend those with the Fremont Moo. Every Monday you have a home game. Pre-game kids clinic takes place. Half of the ticket proceeds go to the Elkhorn Athletic Association. And 10% off all Moo merchandise on Make a Difference Mondays.
As Peterson steps into the righty's batter's box. Hicks again throws to first, and this time they got him. Blake Stanger was testing Dean Reynolds over there at first base. They throw over 3 times, and on the final attempt, they get him. And just like that, there's 2 away.
Stinger's argument right now is that he got his hand back in the bag and that Reynolds pushed him off the bag. That's his argument, and Brandon Moore says, nope, it is an out.
So a nice play there from Hicks as first pitch. Fastball misses low, and we'll go to a 1-0.
Now, I will say this. The throw beat him back to the bag.
Yes.
That was part of it because Stinger was bouncing to second when Hicks turned that direction.
The 1-0 gets in there for a strike, evens out the count at 1 apiece. Well, this is the first time that Hicks has pitched to a non-leadoff man with the bases empty here today. And now trying to get out of this inning unscathed. They're giving off a leadoff hit. The 1-1. Hit up the middle. Slow roller. The shortstop gathers, throws to first, and not in time. Nice effort there by Snyder. But they can't get a speedy Peterson at first base. And it will be 2 hits this inning for the Prospects. Nico Saul comes to the plate. First designated hitter here tonight. No, the right fielder. Can't read my own handwriting. As lefty readies for the first pitch. This one misses high on a fastball.
I'm wearing some cheaters. Do you need them at all? Not yet?
Maybe.
No?
Maybe. Thought about getting some and then didn't, so. 1-0 the count. Misses high, and we'll go to a 2-0. When I was at my collegiate television station, I started having some trouble seeing the teleprompter. I was like, oh, maybe it's time to get some glasses. But it was the last month of school, so I didn't end up doing it. But probably for next year. 2-0. Misses outside. And a quick 3-0 offering here from Sal, who's still chasing after not his first hit, but one of his first hits on the season, just hitting .067 entering today. Lefty awaits the 3-0. The pitch is low, and a 4-pitch walk here from Baylor Hicks to Nico Saul. And 2 runners aboard with 2 away. But that pickoff attempt, very, very helpful, as Ben Asher is going to come to the mound for a quick visit here with Hicks.
I do think that one of the thought processes with Baylor coming into the start here tonight is that, number one, get him on the mound to start things off. But also, we don't anticipate him to go very long. No. It's probably going to be somewhere between 40 to 60 pitches total coming up tonight, I would guess. And then try to build him up from there, because that's what you do with somebody that's not been in the starting role before. You get him out there, get him comfortable on how to start, and then kind of build up their pitch count from there. But this is just to talk about the first and second situation with 2 down, and also give Baylor a chance to catch his breath, too.
The Moo also have a lot of available relievers here tonight, because last night Van Hill went 9 innings. You had Dylan Dreesen go 6 innings. Robert O'Malley went 7 innings. So you look at these last 3 games, the Moo pitchers have been going deep into games, and there haven't been many opportunities for the relief guys to go in, as it looks like there's going to be some bullpen action already. And we'll see if Hicks can go maybe 3 or 4 innings, but that would probably be a success, especially in his first start since high school. This is a much different level of baseball. It'll be a first pitch to Ashton Graff Rowe. Shortstop takes first pitch inside for a strike, and we'll go to an 0-1 count. Saul at first base, Peterson at second. A 1-0 ball game. Moo lead here in the top of the third. The pitch. Breaking ball misses low. It's been the go-to here for Hicks, mixing up his fastballs, and that curveball always goes low and outside, and has got a couple of swings here. Hicks looks back at second. The pitch. Throw down the first is not in time. Pitch was high, and we'll go to a 2-1.
Nottman just letting Nico Saul know that I'm still here.
No dancing from Saul over there at first base, but he does have a decent lead. The 2-1. Low, and just like that, the prospects 1 ball away from getting the bases loaded here with 2 outs.
It does look like loosening up is Luka Vukcevic, who's
patiently awaiting another appearance.
Right.
The 3-1. Called strike on the top of the zone. He was warming up for about 3 innings last night. And then Kane Van Hill just kept getting outs. Came in and continued through the 9th. Almost got pulled. He thought he was going to get pulled after walking a runner after already giving up a run in the 9th. But they keep him in. Gets a complete game. The full count. Thinks about throwing the second, but won't do it in time.
Baylor Hicks with a great move there, and
no one was there.
Yeah, he kind of looks at Isaac Bonner and goes, be there next time?
Now the 3-2. It's going to be skied towards foul territory, chasing after it's a third baseman, Brandenburg now, and it will go foul. So Dylan Brandenburg does take over at third base for Carson Burnett, who got hit in the helmet on a pitch in the second inning. We hope he's okay. Stayed in for a second, but then Brandenburg came in to pinch run. The 3-2. Just misses outside on a breaking ball. Hicks thought it was a strike, started walking off the mound, and then goes, what, to the umpire. But instead it will be bases loaded, and a big at-bat upcoming here from Gage Allen, who walked his first time up.
Yep, not a bad location with that one, but it was just a bit out. And so now Hicks is probably going to be close to the end of his leash here.
First pitch in there for a strike. So it'll be Peterson at third base, Saul at second, and Graff Rowe at first. Gage Allen looking to play hero here in the third. The 0-1 just misses outside on the fastball. Prospects had 1 run in the first, 1 run in the ninth last night, or quiet for the 7 innings in between. Now looking for some help in the third. The 1-1. Fouled off to the right-hand side, and Hicks now 1 strike away from getting out of this inning. Even if this is his last pitch, it would be a solid outing if he can get out of it with no runs given up. The fans get loud, bases loaded, 1-2 count on Gage Allen. Hicks breathes and throws. Swung on him is strike 3, and Baylor Hicks gets out of a bases loaded jam. It's a 1-0 ball game as we head to the home half of the third. Don't go anywhere. This is Fremont Moo Baseball. Windstar Lines is a family-owned and operated charter bus company that has been serving customers nationwide since 1995. With 12 hubs across the U.S. and a varied fleet including minibuses, motor coaches, sleeper buses, and double-decker motor coaches, we are able to accommodate any size group, large or small, to any destination, near or far. With almost 30 years in the travel and tourism industry, our reputation for superior safety, impeccable equipment, and unparalleled customer service makes us the right choice for your group transportation needs. Now hiring full and part-time drivers.
Trust your heart to the team at Methodist for expert cardiac care that makes a life-changing difference. From specialized testing and imaging to comprehensive surgical options, including the most advanced procedures, we provide the personalized care that you expect from the Methodist name. Learn more about our heart and vascular care by visiting bestcare.org/heart. That's bestcare.org/heart. Methodist, the meaning of care.
Home half of the third we go. The Moo on top of the Prospects 1-0 here in Game 2 of a 3-game set from historic Moeller Field. Fremont looking for a 5th straight victory and to stay in this race for the first half title. They trail Casper by 1 game. Play the Spuds twice next week up in Wyoming.
Alex, Moo Baseball is brought to you in part by Inspro, a Marsh McLennan agency, your partner in managing risk. Your future is limitless. Let Inspro take you there. Go to marshmma.com to learn more.
The Cole Fowler coming up to bat here in the bottom of the third, followed by the top of the lineup for Fremont. That's Fowler out of Cerro Coso Community College. Awaits the first pitch. And it's in there for a strike, 0-1. Fowler struggling this year, enters today hitting .091, 9 strikeouts on the season, just hasn't found his offensive footing yet. The 0-1 in there for a strike, and we'll go to an 0-2 count. Hit .308 this past spring season, so has had a bat in college, now just trying to wake up the wooden bat here in summer collegiate baseball. The 0-2. Just misses low.
He's lucky to be at the plate.
Nice pitch there by Obert.
Didn't miss by much.
So we'll go to a 1-2. Josh Blount waits on deck. The 1-2. Hit towards short. Grounding it is Graff Rowe, who will throw across in time, and scooping it off the ground is Peterson for out number 1.
Nice pick over at first base by Peterson to help a shortstop out.
So it'll be top the lineup here for Fremont. Josh Blount coming to bat, followed by Miles Meadows and Cooper Fucino, if it allows, as Josh Blount reached via a walk his first time up. Mentioned entered today hitting just .235, but is in this leadoff role because of his ability to get on base. His on-base percentage about 200 points higher than his batting average because of the number of walks he draws. First pitch. Fastball to the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
It's kind of the old Moneyball theory. You remember that that movie, the Moneyball? It's
all matters is you get on base.
Right.
The 0-1 gets in there for a strike, and we'll go to an 0-2. My senior year of high school, I had 2 teachers showing us that movie at the same time, my statistics class and my econ class. So I know Moneyball very, very well. Not a bad movie to watch twice, though. One of the better baseball movies. The 0-2 misses outside. We'll go to a 1-2.
So what high school did you go to in Chicago?
Lane Tech.
Lane Tech.
Yes.
All right, so those that want to go to Lane Tech, be prepared to watch movies
Yes.
throughout your entire second
This
semester.
is like my last week of high school, so we were done with the content. The 1-2 misses outside. We'll go to a 2-2.
You turned out okay.
Yes.
Yeah, you're all right.
2-2, the count on Josh Blount, trying to draw a second reach on the day. The pitch fouled back. Carson Obrecht in his third inning of the day, third start of the year for the rising freshman. Will be going to Wayne State College. A lot of Wayne State connections on both of these teams, but especially the prospects. The 2-2 misses outside, and good job here by Blount. He just knows that zone so well.
Mm-hmm. Be a good umpire someday.
Yes. Be a full count offering to Josh Blount, the lefty, Texas A&M Corpus Christi, and it's low, and Josh Blount is aboard for the second time today with a second walk.
It's just mesmerizing,
Yes.
isn't it? You know, to see him work to a 3-2 count and then get on base.
9 walks on the year for the outfielder, and you'll remember he wasn't even here for that opening road trip.
Right.
So playing in his 7th or 8th game of the season, drew 3 walks in his last appearance against Casper, as Miles Meadows will come to the plate with Blount over at first, taking a mild lead. First pitch, Meadows sends it to short. Ground ball will be thrown to first in time for a 6-3 putout. Graff Road chooses the safe option there. And it will be 2 outs with a runner in scoring position now for Fremont. That's Blount standing at second base.
Yeah, Graff Rowe going to his right, charging that baseball, doing the right thing there, knowing that he would have had to throw back across his body to second to try to get Blount. So instead of trying to make the heroic play, he made the conservative play over to first.
Cooper Fucino comes to the plate. 6 RBIs on the season for the sophomore out of Creighton. The 0-0 hit hard bouncer toward short. Graff Rowe gets it and throws to first in time. So a busy inning for the shortstop, who gets 3 putouts. We'll head to the 4th. It's a 1-0 ball game. This is Fremont Moo Baseball.
Get great seats, safer, simpler, and smarter with TicketSmarter. Choose great seats from over 125,000 live events, all backed with a TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Get your tickets smarter at TicketSmarter.com.
Methodist. With a reputation built on generations of trust, our passion is shaping the future with innovative treatments, the newest advancements, and the compassion you deserve. Our greatest impact is your healthiest life. Methodist, the meaning of care.
Fremont's place to be is The Door in downtown Fremont. Open Monday through Saturday from 10 to 1 a.m. and Sundays from 11 to 1 a.m. The Door has great food, drinks, and an outdoor patio that is second to none. The grill is always on at The Door, and all items are available for takeout. Call 402-727-8911 to place your order. Follow The Door on Facebook, located at 325 North Main Street in Fremont. The Door, beer, booze, burgers, and other stuff.
We move to the 4th. Fremont protecting a 1-0 lead. Fremont actually yet to have a hit here today. 3 for the prospects, as Baylor Hicks will stay in for a 4th inning of work here for Fremont. The righty's been tested in all 3 innings so far, but has yet to give up a run. And we'll see what he can do here in a 4th inning of work against the 7, 8, and 9 hitters. Easton Swafford, J.D. DePrima, and Paul Schuyler. As Nodelman will throw down the second, and we're ready to go.
I want to remind you, Moo Baseball brought to you in part by your Fremont Hy-Vee. For a lineup that's loaded, shop your Fremont Hy-Vee. Go to HyVeeIslesOnline.com now and place your order.
Swafford will step into the lefty batter's box. 2 lefties back-to-back in the 8, 7, and 8 spot tonight for the prospects. As first pitch misses outside. Swafford out of B Branch, Arkansas. We got 3 or 4 players on this team not from Nebraska. as the 1-0 misses low. Most of these players played travel ball with the Nebraska Prospects in high school and now continue for their summer collegiate team. Swafford, one of the exceptions. Hicks gathers the 2-0. Breaking ball is high, and we'll go to a 3-0. Still some bullpen work for Fremont. We'll see how long Hicks goes in his first start of the year, the 3-0. Misses high, and a 4-pitch walk here offered to Easton Swafford.
And Connor Morgano goes looking down to Luka Vukcevic down in the bullpen and saying, get ready.
Get hot.
Get hot, right. Fourth straight inning, the leadoff batter is reached here against Baylor Hicks.
Will be the 8-hitter, J.D. DePrima, coming to the plate. That's a baseball name right there.
Yes. Yes, it is. If you get the initials in there, and then, your last name's got 2 capital letters in it, yeah, you're a ball player.
Hicks will ready for the first pitch. Fires in there for a strike on the fastball. Moves it to an 0-1 count. Swafford over at first base with a small lead. The 9-hitter, Paul Schuyler, on deck. The 0-1. Another fastball and hits the zone, and Hicks quickly ahead, 0-2. DePrima hit into a fielder's choice, reached, but his teammate, Gage Allen, was out in the last inning. The 0-2. Misses high. 1-2 now the count on J.D. DePrima, catcher out of Northwestern State University. Omaha native. As the lefty looks in for the 1-2. Hicks throws to first, not in time.
Did you do the research and find out where Northwestern State is?
It's Iowa, right? No. Am I wrong? I did see it. The 1-2. In there first. Called strike 3. 4th strikeout of the day for Baylor Hicks. And it will be 1 on with 1 out here in the top of the 4th for Paul Schuyler.
I think it's Louisiana.
Is it?
I think so. There's so many Northwestern states that are around.
No, you're right.
Whoa, I'm sorry, what was that?
You're right.
One more time.
Throw over the first, not in time. My focus is on the Northwestern Wildcats. That's a team I grew up for.
Yes,
so.
I understand. Well, you got Northwestern College, which is in Orange City, Iowa.
Okay, that's what I was thinking of.
Right.
First pitch misses outside, and we'll go to a 1-0. And I believe there's been a couple players that the Moo have gone against from that school.
Yes. And then also you've got a Northwestern, which is in Minneapolis.
Huh.
Yeah, in the Twin Cities.
The 1-0 in there for a strike. We'll go to a 1-1. So I wonder which of those schools is actually the most northwest.
Oh, the 2?
The 4.
I think in our day and age now, directional schools, it just doesn't matter because your conference affiliation is going to change. Trust me.
The 1-1 gets in there for a strike. Did you see the big news today? They're trying to get sponsors for the Big 12. It would be the All-State 12.
Well, literally, it would be All-State. Yeah.
The 1-2 misses outside. Hicks trying to ring up his 2nd strikeout of the day. The 2-2 count.
Should do that for the Big Ten.
Yeah. The 2-2. Fouled back.
That's going to be unique starting July 1st.
Yes.
We started talking about that, specifically the Big Ten, because officially that conference goes from coast to coast.
Mm-hmm. As does the ACC.
Which one am I missing in the ACC? That's
Stanford.
Oh, yes.
And Cal.
Oh, my.
And SMU.
The GPA average has jumped up in the ACC.
The 2-2 misses outside, and we'll go to 3-2. Syracuse getting carried a little bit by the academics of the other schools.
No. Syracuse is carrying the other schools.
3-2. Hicks trying to ring up another batter here. The pitch is hit towards center field. Meadows moves to his left and makes the grab for out number 2. So after giving up a leadoff walk, back-to-back outs here from Hicks, who's trying to keep his day going, yet to give up a run in his longest outing of the season. Third appearance of the season for Baylor Hicks, freshman out of Columbia University. But his first start of the season for Fremont. Lead at first base by Easton Swafford, as Stanger fouls first pitch off to the right-hand side, and will go to an 0-1. Stanger's played sparingly the past couple years at Illinois State. Had 22 appearances, 9 starts for the Redbirds this past year. Started off his career at Iowa Western Community College. The 0-1. Misses for a ball, evens out the count at 1-1. So a walk to start off this inning for Swafford, and then DePrima gets rung up on a strikeout. Skyler flies out to center field. And Hicks trying to close the door now on Stanger. Pitch misses inside, and we'll go to a 2-1.
So you, the Illinois native, would know this. Illinois State is in?
Normal.
Yeah, there we go. Yep.
I know my Illinois schools.
I know you do. I want to make sure you get something right before we get to trivia in the fifth inning.
The 2-1. Check swing. They say he went for it. And Hicks 1 strike away from getting out of this top half of the fourth. It's a 2-2 count, runner at first base. 1-0 Moo lead here at historic Moeller Field. The Moo going for a 5th straight win on this homestand. The 2-2. Misses outside. Bryce Waller awaits on deck, hoping he gets a third crack at Hicks today. There'll be a full count offering here to Blake Stanger. 2 hits yesterday, 2 hits already today. The 3-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. A beautiful breaking ball there from Baylor Hicks, and he gets out of another runners-on scenario. Closes out his 4th inning with no runs given up. It's the Moo 1, the Prospects nothing as we head to the home half of the 4th. This is Fremont Moo Baseball.
Find your purpose with work that matters. Methodist is hiring for clinical and non-clinical positions throughout our health system. Join a team that's making a difference and take advantage of a range of benefits like medical, vision and dental, flexible scheduling, and tuition assistance. To find all of our opportunities and apply online, go to bestcare.org/jobs. That's bestcare.org/jobs. Methodist, the meaning of care.
Play the Nebraska Lottery today for your chance to win. Play Trucks and Bucks for your chance to win one of 7 remaining Ford F-150s. Top prize odds are 1 in 336,000. The Nebraska Lottery has provided funding, fortune, and fun to the Cornhusker State for 30 years. The Nebraska Lottery has also given back $978 million to Nebraska through education, wildlife habitats, and the Nebraska State Fair. Stop by a local retailer and pick up a ticket for one of your favorite games today. The Nebraska Lottery. Must be 19. Please play responsibly.
Bottom of the 4th, Moo on top of the Prospects, 1-0. Fremont still looking for that first hit of the day, though. They've been no hit by Carson Obrecht through 3, and it will be the 4, 5, and 6 there is trying to change that here in the 4th for Fremont.
Fremont Moo Baseball brought to you in part by La Hacienda Mexican Restaurant. La Hacienda serves up Fremont's favorite authentic Mexican cuisine. They're located at 3140 East Elk Lane.
Grant Nollemans, the reason Fremont has the lead, walked in the 2nd, came around to score the lone run of today's game, and now looking to get Fremont's first hit, as Obrecht has given up some walks, hit a batter, but has kept runners off the base paths for the most part. First pitch. Nolleman fouls this one back. He'll be followed by Dylan Brandenburg and Hunter Snyder. Moo have had a runner reach every single inning. The 0-1 gets in there for a strike, and we'll go to an 0-2 via a walk in the first, a walk and a hit by pitch, and a fielder's choice in the second, and a walk in the third. 0-2 the count to Grant Nolleman. Obrecht fires. gets in there for a strike 3. And the backwards K to start off the inning for Nottleman.
That one was close to being up.
Yes.
But good enough for Chris Sintek to say that's the first out.
So it'll be Dylan Brandenburg coming to the plate. Went 1 for 4 last night with one of Fremont's 7 runs on the day. Takes first pitch foul to an 0-1 count. Fremont ended up winning yesterday 7-2. Only scored 1 through the first 5, and scored 1 in the 6th, and 5 runs in the 7th, all while Caden Van Hill went a complete game for the Moo. 0-1 is low, and we'll even out the count at 1 apiece. Brandenburg out of San Bruno, California, playing his college ball at Skyline Community College. The 1-1. One hits the plate and moves to a 2-1 count. You talked with him, and he mentioned that he wanted to play more third base, and now he's got an opportunity to do so. And we've seen him play well in the field for Fremont these past couple weeks.
Yeah, been solid at the corners.
2-1. Misses low again. Second bouncing ball. And Brandenburg will move ahead in the count, 3-1.
Good move by Obrecht here to just walk off the mound, regather, refocus, and try to make an adjustment here after missing 3 pitches all low.
Gathers, looks towards home plate, and fires. Brandenburg pops this one high, charging in, but it will be the second baseman, Skyler, who makes the grab for out number 1.
That's going to be an at-bat that Brandenburg's going to learn from, because he just saw a pitcher that's really struggling. And although the pitch might have been a strike in the inside corner, there's an opportunity for you to get a better pitch coming up there. So he'll learn from that one.
Lefty Hunter Snyder comes to the plate. Struck out in inning number 2. First pitch is low. Haven't seen super consistent control out of Obrecht all day, but the Moo batters have been fooled enough by him. The 1-0. Misses low again, especially in this inning. We've seen him really struggle to find the strike zone.
A lot of the times, if you're high, it's because you're not striding enough. If you're low, you might be striding too much. And so it's all about a mechanical adjustment.
The 2-0. Misses low again, and Snyder will watch 3 straight low pitches to move to a 3-0 count.
Also, if you're missing low, it can be fatigue.
Obrecht went 3 1/3 in his last outing. The pitch misses outside, and that will be a 4-ball walk. Snyder was struggling to throw his bat because the catcher, DePrimo, was in his way.
Share your space. Right?
Yep. So it'll be his Columbia teammate, Dean Reynolds, trying to advance him with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. 2 away. Fremont up 1-0 here in Game 2 of the series. First pitch misses high. So 5 straight balls thrown.
I'd like to see Snyder take off here.
There's a solid lead over there at first, being checked by Peterson on the bag. Check swing, they say he went. And Reynolds a little too aggressive with the bat there. After seeing Obrecht throw 8 of 9 pitches for balls. Now he'll ready for the 1-1. This one goes low. Gets away from the glove of DePrima, but goes in front of him, so they'll keep Snyder at first base. Obrecht started off this inning with a strikeout to Grant Nottleman, but has struggled with control since. Fremont trying to build some insurance on this 1-0 lead. The 2-1. Breaking ball gets in there for a strike. Evens out the count on Reynolds. Isaac Bonner awaits on deck. Cole Fowler in the hole. Obrecht checks the runner at first. The 2-2. in there for a called strike 3. Second strikeout of the inning for Obrecht. And despite some control issues, he does not give up a run. This end of the 4th inning means it's time for a bathroom break, sponsored by Weesey Plumbing, Heating, and Excavating. When something messy breaks, remember, your duty is our duty at Weesey Plumbing. Call 721-6908.
Get great seats, safer, simpler, and smarter with TicketSmarter. Choose great seats from over 125,000 live events, all backed with a TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Get your tickets smarter at TicketSmarter.com.
Our residential and commercial customers are smiling. Am I making myself clear, you toilet, snake, and sink suckers?
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Now our customers will find us in Fremont, on Facebook, and online at WeeseyPlum.com. Weesey Plumbing and Excavating. Your duty is our duty.
Play the Nebraska Lottery today for your chance to win. Play Trucks and Bucks for your chance to win one of 7 remaining Ford F-150s. Top prize odds are 1 in 336,000. The Nebraska Lottery has provided funding, fortune, and fun to the Cornhusker State for 30 years. The Nebraska Lottery has also given back $978 million to Nebraska through education, wildlife habitats, and the Nebraska State Fair. Stop by a local retailer and pick up a ticket for one of your favorite games today. The Nebraska Lottery. Must be 19. Please play responsibly.
We'll see our first pitching change of the game here in the 5th, and taking you through the inning, here's Rich Ray.
Thanks, Alex. Appreciate it. 1-0. Fremont Moo with the lead. And now coming into the ball game for the Moo is 6'2", 215-pound right-hander Luka Vukcevic. Vukcevic is out of Skyline College, the hometown Auckland, New Zealand. And he will take over for Baylor Hicks. Hicks went 4 innings, struck out 5, walked 3, gave up 3 hits, no runs. And he ended up hitting 1 batter. And Hicks will not be in position for a win in this contest, but I think as far as building up to becoming a starter, that was a positive.
Yeah, overall a pretty good outing. Gave up some leadoff hits and walks and whatnot, but overall just 3 hits given up in 4 innings. He'll take that, and more importantly, no runs given up. And was able to battle through some tough positions with runners at third, runners at second. Got a pickoff, which was nice, so some good pitching and momentum there for Hicks.
Luka Vukcevic has pitched 4 innings this year. This is his 3rd appearance. They're all out of the bullpen. He has no record. He has given up 2 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned, struck out 2 and walked 2, an ERA of 1.75. So Vukcevic will get ready to face Bryce Waller, who will lead things off. Waller 0 for 2. He struck out twice against Baylor Hicks. The first pitch from Vukcevic is going to be hit out to shortstop, where Snyder takes off the second hop, fires it over to first, and there's 1 away. 1 up and 1 down here in the top of the 5th inning. So that'll bring up first baseman Elliot Peterson. Moo Baseball is brought to you in part by the Silver Dollar. Stop into the Silver Dollar, and if you say beer batter, you get your first domestic beer for only $2. Elliot Peterson is 1 for 2. Lined out to short the first time, and he singled in the 3rd inning. So here's Vukcevic getting ready to deliver. First pitch. High and inside for a ball. 1 ball and no strikes. You ready for trivia there, bud?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I'll let you, I know you're ready, so we'll do it.
Tampa Bay Rays trivia tonight. It's the 1-0 pitch. In their first strikes, the count evens up at 1 ball and 1 strike. And it's Chicago Cubs related.
I know. You told me this last night.
Yeah, I gave you an opportunity to kind of think your way through this one. So here comes the 1-1. Outside for a ball. 2 balls and 1 strike. I'm going to pull up my question here once again for you. Okay. 2-1 the count here on Peterson. Next pitch. That hit him. Got him on the left shoulder. So Elliot Peterson is hit by the pitch. That'll get the prospects a base runner with 1 down here in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring up the right fielder, number 31, Nico Saul. All right, so here's our question. You remember Sammy Sosa for the Cubs, hit over 60 home runs in 1 season. And that was, I think, was that the 98 year? Might have been 98.
I believe so.
It was a big game with him and Mark McGwire going through things. And then there's the first pitch, which is to Nico Saul that misses inside for a ball, 1-0. Well, Sammy got in a little trouble. He swung a bat and had some cork in it. You remember this? Do you remember that occurring?
I mean, I wasn't alive, but I know it happened.
This is not going to help your trivia question then. Pitch misses to Nico Saul. So I need to know which Tampa Bay Rays pitcher threw the ball that broke Sammy Sosa's bat.
I have no idea.
Revealing illegal cork inside. I got a major hint for you.
Okay.
Time called here for just a moment. So the count stays at 2 balls and no strikes. It was a former Chicago Cubs pitcher.
Ooh. Okay.
All right.
So 90s Cubs pitchers.
Yeah, think of the late 90s Cubs pitcher. I actually think this took place in 03.
Okay. Early 2000s.
Yeah. Here's a swing and a miss at a breaking ball. 2-1 the count. Yep, June 3rd, 2003 this occurred. All right. I need to know who was the Tampa Bay Rays pitcher that threw the pitch that broke Sammy Sosa's bat and revealed that it had cork in it. If you know, you can chime in with us on Mixler.com or our YouTube chat. And we'll give you an old-fashioned attaboy if you're a winner.
Some bragging rights.
Yep, for our truly pointless trivia. 2-2 the count. Vukcevic's pitch. Swung on and tap foul. So this pitcher threw the ball. Sammy Sosa swings. And then the catcher for Tampa Bay, Toby Hall, retrieves the bat and notices a broken piece of it, and he shows it to home plate umpire Tim McClellan. Yep, it was filled with pieces of cork. So Sammy Sosa, you were a cheater. The 2-2 is high. It's now 3-2. But I need to know who the pitcher was that threw the pitch. A former Chicago Cubs pitcher that was pitching for the Tampa Bay Devil Rays at that time. By the way, Sosa was suspended 8 games for that cork in his bat. 3-2 the count here on Nico Saul. Next pitch. Breaking ball, down and in, ball 4. So Nico Saul draws a walk. A couple of one-out base runners here. A hit by pitch and a walk. It put runners at first and second here in the top of the 5th inning. The Moo leading this one by a score of 1-0. It'll bring to the plate shortstop Ashton Graft-Rowe. You have no thoughts on the guess as of yet?
No, not yet.
You're gonna make me
Someone guessed Wood, but I don't think it's Kerry Wood.
Somebody guessed Kerry Wood?
Yeah.
Okay.
Man,
Here's the first pitch to Ashton Graff-Rowe, and it misses for a ball.
that time frame.
1 ball, no strikes.
Don't think it's Greg Maddux.
It's another former Cubs pitcher. Yeah. Okay. But this pitcher would have pitched for Tampa Bay.
Right. That's why not Maddux.
This ball popped up along the infield. This will be an infield fly rule, so the batter's out, and that is the second out of the inning as Reynolds catches it over at first base. So they're 2 away. That'll bring Gage Allen to the plate. Runners at first and second with 2 down here in the top of the 5th inning. The Moo leading the Nebraska Prospects by a score of 1-0. Alongside Alex Burstein, I'm Rich Ray. Our 5th inning, of course, is filled with truly pointless trivia, which we are bringing to you right now. First pitch from Vukcevic is going to miss for a ball to Gage Allen. It's 1 ball, no strikes. Allen is 0 for 1. He's walked. He's also struck out swinging. The initial of his first name and the initial of his last name are the same.
Okay.
1 ball and no strikes. That hit him. So that got away from Vukcevic. And that is going to load up the bases. So 2 hit batsmen this inning. The Prospects have the bases loaded with 2 down, and it's going to bring up a very good batter here in Easton Swafford.
Yeah, second time today that the bases have been loaded for this Prospects team. In the third, they couldn't do anything with it as Hicks fired up a strikeout to end the inning. But some early control issues here from the New Zealand native, and a big batter here.
Vukcevic's first pitch is at the top of the zone for a strike. No balls and 1 strike to Easton Swafford. He is 0 for 1, struck out swinging his first time around.
Vukcevic isn't going to overpower you with velocity, but he can place that breaking ball well.
0-1 pitch. Curveball, and it's in there for a strike. It's 0-2. You speak it, and it happens. So let's see if Luka can get out of this. No balls and 2 strikes with 2 down. Vukcevic is ready. Here's the pitch. Swafford takes it high. It's now 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Good job there by Novelman jumping up to get that one. Wild pitch scores at least 1 here. And with the Moo's offense really struggling today, want to keep this at a lead, even if it's just 1 run.
Here's the 1-2. Swung on, popped into the air, behind the pitcher's mound, and Snyder, the shortstop, calls for it and makes the catch to retire the side. So the prospects load the bases, but Luka Vucevic works his way through it, and it keeps the prospects stranded along those base paths. In the inning for the Nebraska prospects, no runs, no hits, no errors. There were 3 runners left. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th. Fremont leading by a score of 1-0. More coming up in just a moment. This is Fremont Moo Baseball.
Welcome to Fremont and Dodge County, where we invite you to play, shop, stay, and eat. Dodge County is where your next outdoor adventure is at your fingertips. Did you know that downtown Fremont is also known as the antique capital of Nebraska? Fremont and Dodge County also has many fine hotels, campgrounds, and RV parks to suit any needs. We invite you to come and see why downtown Fremont has been named the most charming downtown in Nebraska by USA Today.
Keel's Barbershop is the Sports Center barbershop in Fremont. Be sure you look your best and get into Keel's Barbershop, where you'll receive quality haircuts in a friendly atmosphere. Get a fresh cut, have them hot leather, and shave your neck. If you're looking for that special feel of a true barbershop, Keel's is the place for you. They're open Tuesday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30, and Saturday, 7:30 to 3. Keel's Barbershop, 6th and Broad in downtown Fremont. They'll make you look your best.
Back at historic Moeller Field in Fremont, alongside Alex Burstein, I'm Rich Ray. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. It remains a 1-0 Fremont Moo lead as the Moo will have their 8, 9, and 1 batters upcoming. Isaac Bonner, Cole Fowler, and back to the top of the order against Josh Blount against Carson Obrecht, who works his way now into the 5th. Hope you're enjoying our broadcast on Big Dog Country, 98.9 FM, 1340 AM, KHUB, Fremont, Nebraska, AM and FM. Also on Mixlr.com and video live here in our home games on YouTube at BSDN Live.
Yeah, Obrecht struggled with a little bit of control there in the 4th, but the Moo batters kind of bailed him out, swinging on some pitches that they probably shouldn't have swung on. Ended up getting 2 strikeouts and an inning to go along with an infield pop-up as they still search for that first hit of the day.
So here's Isaac Bonner, who will lead it off. He's 0 for 1. Isaac struck out swinging in the 2nd inning. I'm predicting a base hit this inning for the Moo.
I hope.
Here's the first pitch. Bonner swings, hits it in the air. Shallow right, late break by the right fielder. Coming on, diving, and able to leap and make the catch out in right field is Nico Saul for out number 1.
Yeah, really nice grab there by Saul. He didn't jump immediately off the hit, was misjudging where he was going and had to make up some late room, dives, and makes the grab, putting his body on the line for that one. And gets the first out here.
1 down brings Cole Fowler to the plate. Back to our truly pointless trivia question here in our 5th inning. June 3rd, 2003, Sammy Sosa swung a baseball bat against the Tampa Bay Devil Rays as the pitch is in there for a called strike. It's 0-1. And it was revealed that he had cork in his bat. Okay? I need to know who the Devil Rays pitcher was that threw that pitch. The hint is he was a former Cubs pitcher. Here's the 0-1. Fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-2. I'll give you your multiple choice answers. Well,
yeah.
I can't do that now.
Yeah.
I gave too much of a hint because I said the first and the last names start with the same initial.
You don't have 4 Cubs pitchers, former Cubs pitchers, who have the same first and last
No,
initial?
No, I don't. So, no guesses?
No.
I'm going to just have to fold here and give you the answer,
You
probably.
might have to, yeah.
No balls and 2 strikes here on Fowler. 1 out with nobody on. Carson Obrecht looking in for his sign. The 0-2. Fastball's low. It's 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Oh, we have a guess.
Okay.
Jeremy Gonzalez with the double G.
Who guessed that?
Cody Pecci.
Oh, okay. You want to jump on that bandwagon?
Sure.
Here's the 1-2. Swung on to the left side. And it will eat up the third baseman. It's picked up by the shortstop, though, and everybody's going to be safe in the play. So base runner is on, but that's going to go as an error over at third. So Fowler reaches on the air. And a runner is aboard. So we'll bring Josh Blount to the plate. I think I just got booed by the home crowd for putting an error up on the scoreboard.
You definitely might have.
Yeah. It's a tough.
You were the one who said we're getting a base hit this inning. So.
Yeah, well, that's We got Josh Blount coming to the plate here. So here's the first pitch. Blount shows bunt. The pitch is high and away for ball. 1 ball, no strike. So you're going to jump on with Mr. Pecci there and say Jeremy Gonzalez?
I will.
High five it, bud. You are right. There you go.
I'm taking no credit for that.
You're not?
No. I am unfortunately not.
So who is it? Cole Pecci?
Yes.
So
Cody Pecci.
Cody, congratulations. You and Alex are on the same wavelength. This pitch is in there for a strike. 1-1 the count here on Josh Blount. So thanks for everybody participating in truly pointless trivia tonight. Yeah, Jeremy Gonzalez, former Cubs pitcher that pitched in 03 for the Tampa Bay Devil Rays. The 1-1. Blount is going to take a strike. And I think Chris Sintek says he offered at it, and Josh Blount looks a little bewildered. 1-2 the count here on Blount. Fowler down at first. Comes the 1-2. And that's a little bit low. The count goes to 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 on Josh Blount. Yep, so the bat ended up getting sent to the Major League Baseball office. They inspected it. They said, yep, Sammy Sosa had cork in his bat. 8-game suspension.
Seems low.
2-2 pitch, and that's high. And guess what? Josh Blount has gone to a full count.
Shocking.
Any predictions of what's going to happen?
My gut says a walk, especially with Obrecht on the mound, who struggled, especially with the low pitches here today. Just went high for that one, but seems like a recipe for a walk.
3-2, and Blount swings and pops this ball in the air toward left. Move it on over, reaching up. The catch is made out in left field for out number 2 by Bryce Waller. So Blount flies out. You're 2 away. That's going to bring up the center fielder, number 1, Miles Meadows.
You set me up to be wrong there.
I did. I did. We'll continue with the American League East coming up tomorrow night when we have Fireworks Friday. When we do Truly Pointless Trivia, we'll do the Toronto Blue Jays. Okay. Here's the first pitch, and that hit him. That one got away from Obrecht and hits Miles Meadows. That is the second Moo player hit by a pitch tonight. I think both teams have been hit by a pitch twice. So it's going to give the Moo runners at first and second with 2 away.
Miles took that one like a champ. Bounced off and threw his bat and just started to walk down this first base.
He kind of bent at the waist because he thought it was going to be inside, but I think it might have caught him right on the belt.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it looked a little higher.
All I know is I'm glad it's not me. Fucino at the plate. First pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1. No balls and 1 strike to Cooper Fucino. He grounded into a double play in the first, grounded out to short in the third. He will produce the Moo's first base hit here. This is my prediction. Obrecht is now set. Here's the pitch. Fucino swings, hits this ball in the air towards center field, but Blake Stinger is going to come on over, and he will make the catch, and that will retire the side. So Cooper Fucino flies out, and Carson Obrecht has gone through 5 innings without giving up a hit. And the Fremont Moo, though, lead the contest by a score of 1-0 in the inning for Fremont. No runs, no hits, 1 error, 2 left. We'll work our way to the 6th inning. 1-0 the Moo with the lead. More coming up in a moment. This is Fremont Moo Baseball.
Great seats. Safer, simpler, and smarter with TicketSmarter. Choose great seats from over 125,000 live events, all backed with a TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Get your tickets smarter at TicketSmarter.com.
Style. Come in and browse. See how they look on you. At Bloom Optical, where we care about your eye care, your eyewear, and most importantly, we care about you.
Succeeding on your terms takes more than ambition, talent, and hard work. It takes a partner that's committed to helping you overcome all the complexities and challenges life throws at you. A partner that leverages the power of the world's largest risk management strategy and benefits firm, and is a part of your world, too. A partner like Inspro, a Marsh McLennan agency. At Marsh McLennan Agency, they're built to help you meet the future without limits. See how they can help you thrive at marshmma.com.
back at historic Moeller Field. 1-0 the Fremont Moo with the lead, and we work our way to the top of the 6th inning, and Alex Burstein will take us through innings 6 and 7 with the play-by-play.
Thank you, Rich. Not a great day for offenses. 3 combined hits, none of which belong to the Moo, but Fremont holds a 1-0 lead over the Nebraska Prospects as Luka Vukcevic enters his 2nd inning of relief, and he'll face off against the 8, 9, and 1 hitters for this Prospects team, leading off with J.D. DePrimo.
I want to remind you, Fremont Moo Baseball is brought to you in part by Christensen Lumber. When you need good wood, see Christensen Lumber, quality wood products for more than 100 years. They're just beyond the left field fence and on South Main Street in Fremont. Go to christensenlumber.com online. Mean game of musical chairs taking place here, Alex.
It's going to end up on the floor.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how it usually ends up.
As long as nobody gets hurt, right?
Yep. So the lefty, J.D. DePrimo, will come to the plate. Vukcevic in his 2nd inning of relief. Got tested there in the last inning. His first pitch misses outside. Had a bases-loaded situation, but was able to get out of it with a pop-out by Easton Swafford. The 1-0. Swung on and missed for a strike 2. Strike 1. And we'll even out the count at 1 apiece. Paul Schuyler waits on deck with Blake Stanger, top of the lineup, in the hole for this Prospects team. The 1-1. Hit down the third base line, foul. And Vukcevic will move ahead in the count, 1-2.
In just a second, we'll check the Independence League Baseball scoreboard for tonight. 2 other games taking place.
The 1-2. It's going to hit DePrimo there, and another hit batter here by Vukcevic, his 3rd of the night to go along with a walk. So struggling with control, especially against a couple of these lefty batters. And it'll be Paul Schuyler coming to the plate, the University of Nebraska Omaha product. He's been playing at Cloud County Community College these past couple of years and will be going to UNO in the fall. As Luka readies for the first pitch, fires popped towards first base in foul territory. Making the grab for out number 1 is Dean Reynolds.
Getting right back on the horse was Luka there and just challenged the batter and was able to get the out.
Yep, so after giving up a leadoff hit by pitch, 1 away here in the 6th. And it'll be Blake Stanger coming to the plate. Pair of singles struck out his last time up, but we've seen the power he has in his bat. Just finished up his junior season at Illinois State University.
Top of the 8th inning in Pierre, Casper and Awahi tied at 5.
Ooh. That's a game to keep an eye on. First pitch misses low to Stanger. 1-0 the count.
Well, I have more news for you.
Yes.
Top of the 5th in Spearfish, Hastings leads the Sasquatch 8-5.
Spearfish can take 3rd place in the league if they find a way to come back there. The 1-0 misses inside. Stanger leans back to avoid getting hit, and will go to a 2-0 count. Stanger spent a year at Iowa Western Community College before moving on to Illinois State and now searching for a home for 2024. The 2-0 misses inside again, and we'll go to a 3-0 count. We've seen how dangerous it is with Stanger on the base paths. Single in the 1st, came all the way around the 3rd, and in the 3rd inning, got on the 1st but was caught on a pickoff attempt at first. 3-0. Luka throws the first, not in time.
Just saw Bobby Simmons walk his way down to the bullpen here, so he may be beginning to loosen up here pretty shortly.
We've seen Simmons as a starter. He's got to move to the bullpen for the time being for Fremont, but he's a good bullpen arm. Played with the Spuds last year. The 3-0 is going to miss low and outside, and a 4-ball walk here to Blake Stanger. And runners are at 1st and 2nd with just 1 away.
We've seen both pitchers, Hicks and Vukcevic, kind of work their way into trouble and work their way out. And, Vukcevic, the positive thing about this is that a ground ball can get him out of this thing.
Bryce Waller will come to the plate, waving his bat above his helmet, awaits the first pitch. This one skied back, and we'll go to an 0-1. Waller was second team all-region this year at Northeast Community College. 4 saves on the mound and .363 batting average while hitting. He's a speedy guy at 17 stolen bases. The 0-1 from Vukcevic. Misses high.
By the way, on my trivia question, my hint with the first name and the last name with the same initial, that helped out a lot of folks.
Yeah. Not me. Checks the runner at second. The pitch is in there for strike 2. Breaking ball gets in there from Vukcevic. And it's a 1-2 count. Stanger awaits at first base. DePrima over at second. Stanger with a large lead there at first. Doesn't matter, though, with the runner ahead of him. The 1-2. Swung on him is strike 3 on the breaking ball to the outside part of the plate. And that will be out, too.
First strikeout for Vukcevic, and he started it on the middle and broke it away from the right-handed batter and got Waller to chase.
It's now a big opportunity coming up with Elliot Peterson. He lined out in the first, singled in the third, and got hit by a pitch in inning 5. Peterson had about as good of a year as possible at Southeast Community College as he awaits the first pitch. Misses outside. Will go to a 1-0 count. His OPS this season, 1.430.
Say it again.
1.430.
Ooh.
Slugged over 900 this season at Southeast. The 1-0 breaking ball gets in there for a strike, and we'll even out the count at 1-1. Didn't play last night, but tonight has already reached once with a hit, and again with a hit by pitch. Trying to tie this game up with a swing of the bat. Runners at first and second. Fremont with a 1-0 lead in the top of the 6th here at historic Moeller Field. Beautiful night for baseball as the sun sets in Fremont. The 1-1. Breaking ball high. And after first pitch strike, Peterson gains a hitter's count, 2-1. Runners take their leads. The pitch is going to go high, and back-to-back high fastballs miss here from Vukcevic. And that risk of back-to-back bases-loaded situations with Nico Saul, who's drawn 2 walks today, waiting on deck. The 3-1. This one hit up the middle, charging in, and making the grab is going to be the shortstop, Snyder, who made the run over from his shortstop position to get it in the shallow lip of the center field grass, and Vukcevic escapes another runner in scoring position situation. The Prospects strand 2. We head to the home half of the 6th. It's the Moo 1, the Prospects 0. This is Fremont Moo Baseball.
You've already built something incredible. When you're ready to elevate your business even higher, you need a partner who can give you a platform for scale and even greater success. A partner with the strength and resources of the world's largest risk management, strategy, and benefits firm. A partner committed to building a network of accomplished brokers in your community. A partner like Inspro, a Marsh McLennan agency. See how they can help your business go further at marshmma.com. Fremont Hy-Vee is proud to sponsor local sports, and they know that you fans love your meat. Hy-Vee has all your favorites at the best prices right now. Hy-Vee Choice Reserve Steaks. Always low prices on your favorite flavor of brats. Boneless, skinless chicken breasts, chicken grillers, America's pork chops for the grill, and the best cuts of salmon and seafood. Shop online right now. Go to HyVeeIslesOnline.com and place that order. Your Fremont Hy-Vee. Proud to be a part of local sports.
We move to the bottom of the 6th. The Moo on top of the Prospects, 1-0. And we'll see the Prospects make a pitching change here for the first time today, as it'll be number 8, Josh Kilzer, coming in to relieve Carson Obrecht. Obrecht on the day goes 5 innings giving up no hits, 1 run that was not earned, 4 walks, and 4 strikeouts. So we go from a player who's incoming into Wayne State College to one of the Wayne State College veterans. Kilzer just wrapped up his junior season at Wayne State. Had a 4-1 record coming out of the pen 17 times. Played really well at the end of the season. Went 4 2/3 of hitless relief in the NSIC tournament. So he's got a good arm, kind of in a player-coach role for this prospects team. He was the one who helped me with their roster a couple of days ago. And now we'll see him on the mound.
Administrative help. That's indeed good to see.
Yes. So it'll be Grant Nodelman who has the lone run of the day coming up to the plate. Struck out in the 4th, but walked in the 2nd and came around the score. That's the lone difference maker in this game thus far. As Kilzer, first pitch, fastball in there for a strike.
I want to remind you to book your baseball or your softball team with the Fremont Moo for the Stars of Tomorrow, presented by Raising Cane's. A lot of great specials go on along with that, so sign up today at fremontmoo.com.
Second pitch from Kilzer misses outside and will even out the count at 1 apiece. Kilzer reliever, so has that fast fastball in the upper 80s. And trying to use that as the Moo still search for that first hit of the night. The 1-1. Low. And Nodelman moves ahead in the count, 2-1. Fremont's found their way to reach every single inning despite not having a hit yet tonight. They've been perfect in the field. And they lead 1-0. The 2-1. Misses inside and hits the foot of Nodelman. As the umpire Carter Sintek will grant him first base. And Nodelman's aboard for the second time tonight.
We have officially more hit by pitch than hits in this contest tonight.
So Dylan Brandenburg comes to the plate. Came in as a pinch runner for Carson Burnett in the 2nd and then took over at third base. As Brandenburg will stand straight up in the righty's batter's box. He's towing the edge of the box, daring another hit by pitch. First pitch from Kilzer. Brandenburg shows bunt, pulls it away, and it'll go for a ball.
So now it's a point to where the Moo are thinking about trying to manufacture a run here.
Hunter Snyder awaits on deck. This bottom of the lineup hasn't performed that well for the Moo today offensively. As the 1-0, Brandenburg shows bunt again, pulls back, but it won't matter. It is in the strike zone and evens out the count at 1 apiece. 1-0 ball game here from historic Moeller Field. Fremont with the narrow lead in Game 2 of this series. Brandenburg shows bunt before Kilzer even pitches. Keeps it there and lays it down right back to Kilzer. Won't throw the second, so advances the runner. Brandenburg out at first on the 3-1 putout, but a nice sack bunt, 1-3 putout, and a nice sack bunt there from the third baseman.
Yeah, you want to get that ball up the line if you can, but he was able to deaden it enough to where it brought Kilzer off the mound toward the home plate area. And by doing that, he realized he did not have a play at second. So just a matter of making it happen, and Brandenburg did there.
So Hunter Snyder will come to the plate. The infielder out of Columbia University, standing in the lefty's batter's box. Poke into right field, could score a run. First pitch in there for a strike. Walked in the 4th inning, struck out in the 2nd. Been solid in the field this year, but trying to wake up that bat. Just hovering around the 100 batting average on the season. The 0-1. Swung on and missed for a strike 2. On a breaking ball low there. And we'll go to an 0-2 count. Dean Reynolds awaits on deck. 1 away here in the bottom of inning number 6. Kilzer checks the runner at second. The pitch swung on and missed, strike 3, and takes just 3 pitches for Kilzer to retire Snyder here on strikes. And it'll be up to Dean Reynolds to keep this inning going. It started off well. Nodelman reached via hit by pitch. Dylan Brandenburg advanced him on a sac bunt. But now it'll be up to Dean Reynolds to keep things going. First pitch. Swung on and missed for strike one. 3 Columbia guys in the starting lineup tonight with Reynolds, Snyder in the infield, and Baylor Hicks on the mound. Hicks has exited the game, but Snyder and Reynolds have stayed in. We've seen some late game defensive adjustments from the Moo in these past couple games. 0-1 reaches away off the glove of DePrima and safely into third is Nolleman. So some insurance 90 feet away for Fremont, and a 1-1 count on Reynolds.
This is where Dean Reynolds has to have a good at-bat here. You've got potential insurance run down at third base. You just saw DePrima uncork one here, and you don't want to help out the batter by chasing something. So he's got to stay within himself and know the strike zone.
The 1-1. Swung on and missed, strike two. That breaking ball has a lot of movement, and it's gotten these past two batters swinging for Fremont. So a 1-2 count on Dean Reynolds. Kilzer trying to get out of the inning unscathed after a leadoff hit by pitch. Nolleman at third. The 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike three, and back-to-back strikeouts from Kilzer, and that does it for the Moo in the bottom of the sixth. They strand a runner at third. It's a 1-0 ball game. Fremont leads as we head to inning 7. This is Fremont Moo Baseball.
Get great seats, safer, simpler, and smarter with TicketSmarter. Choose great seats from over 125,000 live events, all backed with a TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Get your tickets smarter at TicketSmarter.com.
Moveless discount at La Hacienda. You can get a family taco pack anytime. La Hacienda, 3140 Elk Lane. Call in your family taco pack at 402-721-9909 or order online at lahaciendafremont.com. They cater too.
Looking for a nice place to go? A place that's rich with tradition, great service, and atmosphere? A fantastic place where you can go and still carry on a conversation. Maybe shoot a game of pool and enjoy one of the best jukeboxes in town. Silver Dollar is one of the finest places for adult libations at reasonable prices. Join the Silver Dollar family and enjoy, but you need to be 21 or older. See y'all soon, and remember, not everything that glitters is gold, but we're pretty sure it's probably silver at the Silver Dollar, 18th and Bell Street in Fremont.
We move to the 7th inning here at historic Moeller Field, and Luka Vukcevic will stay in for a third inning of relief. Came in to relieve Baylor Hicks in inning number 5 and has stayed in. Rich, it's a good thing the Moo aren't doing that promo where if they score more runs than the opponent, you get $1 off, because there's only been one run all game.
That's right. It's offense as far as productivity with at-bats has been at a premium tonight, that's for sure. Fremont Moo Baseball is brought to you in part by Lincoln Premium Poultry. They specialize in fowl, but they love being a part of the Fremont Moo. For a career with LPP, visit LincolnPremiumPoultry.com. Now, before we get going here in the 7th, I'm just trying to play the backseat coach here a little bit as well. I would not be surprised here that maybe when we get to the 7th inning or maybe the 8th, the Moo start to make some of those changes to where you see pinch hitters come in. We saw and some wins earlier this year, replacing the corner infielders, corner outfielders, maybe something like that to just spark the offense.
First pitch on its way to Nico Saul moves low, and we'll go to a 1-0 count. We saw Bobby Simmons in the bullpen earlier. We'll see if he comes in this inning or later in the contest. The 1-0 misses low. Vukcevic has been solid today, giving up some hits, giving up some walks. Had runners in scoring position, but hasn't given up a run, and that's what counts. As the 2-0 is going to hit the kneecap there.
That's 6.
Of Saul.
That's 6 batters been hit by pitch in this game.
Not the prettiest baseball game from historic Moeller Field tonight.
Well, let's do the math here. How many is that by Luka? He's hit 4.
Yep. 2 in the 5th, 1 in the 6th, 1 in the 7th.
Baylor hit
1. So it might be more than 6.
I think there's 7 between the two teams.
As Ashton Graff Rowe will come to the plate out of Crowder College. First pitch misses outside, and some struggles here. 3 balls thrown and a hit by pitch by Vukcevic, and looks like multiple guys in the bullpen now for Fremont, as they know the offense hasn't been doing the job, so trying to keep this at a 1-0 game. Pitch inside, nearly hit the hand there of Ashton Grow. And we'll go to a 2-0 count as Nolleman makes the trek out to the mound to have a quick talk with his right-handed pitcher.
Want to remind you that Swings for Wings is back with the Fremont Moo, and it's brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. Fans can enter at B-Dubs for a chance to swing for the fence and win free wings for the year during Sunday home games. Also during the Sunday home games, there are many helmet ice cream sundaes that are for sale, plus senior citizens 60 and over get half-price tickets and reserved in general admission seating, and all kids 6 to 14 get in with a free school ID. That's on Sunday home games with the Fremont Moo at Historic Moeller Field.
2-0 the count on Ashton Graff-Rowe, as this pitch fouled off to the right-hand side. Waterloo, Canada native from Ontario. Got all-international pitcher-batter matchup right now.
We do,
New Zealand and Canada. As Vukcevic checks the runner at first. The 2-1. Inside, near the hands there of Graff-Rowe. And we move to a 3-1 count. And you have to imagine another walk here, and we may see a call to the bullpen. Cloudy skies here in Fremont. The 3-1 gets in there for a strike. And a big 3-2 count now coming up here to Ashton Graff-Rowe. Out of Crowder College. Hit .333 this past season. 42 RBIs. Has a knack for driving in runs. He has a runner at first base. The 3-2 is hit high and back. Nodelman takes off his mask and makes the grab for out number 1. Throws to first and a double play. Saul ran all the way to second base there, unaware that the ball was pretty easily playable for Nodelman, and Nodelman snaps it back to first for the unassisted 2-3 double play.
And that might have extended the leash here on Luka Vukcevic as well. You get your defense to help you out a little bit.
As Gage Allen takes first pitch for a ball. Well, we saw it a couple of games ago. I think it was O'Malley on the mound. Or Cordum maybe, where there was 3 double plays and 3 straight innings.
Reese Cordum,
Yep. As the 1-0 misses high. But it's also, I mean, as a pitcher, you have to initiate those ground balls, or in that case, initiate the playable foul ball. So, a little bit of pitcher can take a little credit.
That's right.
2-0, the count on Gage Allen. As the pitch misses high, and Allen will go head 3-0.
As you described that's usually a case where the pitcher might be struggling a little bit and get some help from his defense. That's when the broadcaster says, he's pitching to contact.
The 3-0 pitch is in there for a strike on a fastball to the outside part of the plate. 3-1 now the count on Allen. Hit by a pitch in the 5th. Walked in the 2nd and struck out in the 3rd. Still looking for that first hit. As 3-1 fouled back, and we'll move to a 3-2 count. Hits, as you mentioned, Rich, have been at a premium today. Only 3 of them. And we haven't seen one since the 3rd inning. There was 2 hits that inning by the prospects. The Moo are still hitless. They've been no hit through 6 innings. As we'll go to the 3-2. The full count pitch is off the helmet there.
That's 8.
And another hit by pitch here by Vukcevic.
But with nobody on at the time, with 2 down, Luka's going to get another opportunity here to try to get out of this. And we've got a pinch hitter.
So A.J. Lucas, who we saw come in the game last night to play third base, will pinch hit for the designated hitter, Easton Swafford. His first pitch swung on and missed for a strike. You know, of all the potential guys to pinch hit for, surprising that Swafford hasn't had a hit tonight, but went 2 for 4 last night. Has proven he's a pretty potent hitter. As Lucas take a breaking ball in there for a strike and quickly falls behind in the count, 0-2. Lucas last night went 0 for 1, had air in the field. Has played in the last 2 games at first base against Casper and was the pinch hitter, turned third baseman last night. The 0-2 misses high. Ducking under that one was Lucas. Just has not been Vukcevic night for control. Still hasn't given up a run, though. Runner at first base. The 1-2 misses outside. And we'll go even at a 2-2. J.D. DePrima waits on deck with Paul Schuyler in the hole for this Prospects team, trying to break a 2-game skid. The 2-2. Runner takes this one hit up the middle, and second baseman Bonner will get it. Throws to first in time for a 4-3 putout. And the runner will be stranded once again. The Prospects have stranded at least one runner every inning. They trail 1-0 as we head to the home half of the seventh. This is Fremont Moo Baseball.
Now that's what a solid piece of wood sounds like. Look just past that left field wall at Moeller Field, you'll see Christensen Lumber, a solid lumber company for over 100 years. And there goes another ball into the lumber yard. Professional builders know Christensen Lumber is their home run hitter for quality materials. More contractors and woodworkers will tell you Christensen Lumber is the best choice to find quality cuts of lumber. Since 1923, Christensen Lumber. It's where the pros go. 714 South Main, just past the left field wall at Moeller Field. Lincoln Premium Poultry is excited for Fremont Moo Baseball this summer. Hey, you're looking for a new opportunity? You can hit it out of the park with a job at Lincoln Premium Poultry. With a fantastic culture, great pay and benefits, and room for growth, Lincoln Premium Poultry is one of Fremont's best destinations for summer fun and employment. Just go to LincolnPremiumPoultry.com right now and check out all the job opportunities available.
We move to the bottom half of the seventh. Fremont still searching for their first hit of the day. And they'll have their 8, 9, and 1 hitters to try to do it. Isaac Bonner will lead things off for Fremont. 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout and a fly out to right field.
Well, Alex, we haven't seen a lot of fireworks tonight, but I can tell you tomorrow night we will.
Yes.
It's our first Fireworks Friday of the year, presented by the Nebraska Lottery tomorrow night. So come on out, taking the ball game, the final game of this 3-game set and the 12-game homestand, and then taking the fireworks after the contests.
Will be Kilzer into his second inning of relief, as first pitch swung on and missed on a low fastball by Kilzer. Josh Kilzer, the right-hander out of Wayne State College, just wrapped up his junior year. 17 relief appearances this year, 18 as a sophomore. This pitch misses low and moves it to a 1-1. Bonner entered today hitting .216. He's had a few good hits this season. Struggled early on, but it's been good for about a hit a game. The 1-1 hits the outside part of the plate, and Bonner will move to a 1-2 now.
In a ball game like this where the offense has struggled and the pitching has actually struggled as well, you look on both sides and say, okay, who's the player that says, all right, hop on my back, here we go. I'm going to go make a play.
The 1-2 misses low, and we'll go to a 2-2 count.
Someone that can just, do something that gives a spark and it carries over into momentum.
One ball to be the difference maker for either of these teams. Kilzer sets, kicks his leg, and fires. Bonner fouls it back.
You didn't get to sing the 7th inning stretch tonight.
I didn't.
No.
Once might be my cap for the season.
Yeah, you do it once perfectly and just call it good?
Exactly.
Is that what it is?
Exactly. I'm dying 1,000. The 2-2 offering is fouled off to the left-hand side. I was channeling my inner Harry Carey there.
Were you?
Yeah.
You just got to lean out there with the net and encourage everybody. But the difference between you and the difference between Harry is that Harry had a 6-pack in him by the 7th inning.
The 2-2 fouled back.
I grew up in that era. I mean, it was the 80s. You'd come home after going to school. You would turn on WGN. You watch Harry Carey and Steve Stone bring the ball games. And you'd love to catch. Usually after school, you caught it starting about the 4th inning when you got home.
The 2-2 is called for a strike 3, and Bonner will head back to the dugout. That brings Cole Fowler to the plate. So my grandfather used to be a taxi driver. One day he's driving the streets of Chicago, Harry Carey gets into his cab.
Oh, really?
He's driving on, I believe, Lakeshore Drive, or maybe it was downtown on Michigan Avenue in Chicago. And Harry Carey's in a rush, and there's traffic. So he leaves the car, doesn't pay, and is off. And that's my family's one interaction with Harry Carey. First pitch to Cole Fowler, misses outside. We'll move to a 1-0 count.
He didn't pay.
No payment from Harry Carey.
Oh. Come on now.
Fowler searching for a hit here. The 1-0 count. Misses outside, and we'll move to a 2-0. Reached via an error in the 5th, and grounded out in the 3rd.
So that changed your grandfather from a Cubs fan to a White Sox fan all of a sudden?
He's still a Cubs fan.
Okay.
Not really a baseball fan much. He's more of a Bears guy. The 2-0. Fowler slowly down the third base line, and we'll go foul. Move it to a 2-1 count.
Well, I was able to take a vacation to Chicago, probably, I'd say, 5-6 years ago. And it's just fantastic.
Great city.
The Chicago River Tour, the boat tour throughout Chicago, and all the amenities of it. To ride the train to Wrigley Field.
Yep. Gotta ride the train.
Yep.
2-1 the count on Cole Fowler. As Kilzer fires, and Fowler will battle this one foul. He's gotten some good swings in this at-bat. Now just trying to pull one of them fair. One away here, bottom of inning number 7. A 1-0 lead for Fremont in a slow-moving Thursday evening game here from historic Moeller Field. Kilzer with the slow windup. The pitch is inside, and Fowler has moved it to a 3-2 count with the top of the order due up. Josh Blount, Miles Meadows, Cooper Fucino. Someone's going to get a hit. You figure it's going to be one of those three. Kilzer readies the pitch. Fowler towards center field, and then will drop for a hit. So Cole Fowler gets the first hit of the day for Fremont. He's trying to stretch too, as the center fielder Stanger never picked it up. And Fowler safely in the second base.
There goes a hit and an error.
I'm not sure if Stanger was struggling to pick it up or just had no urgency, but either way, Cole Fowler is aboard, and Fremont finally has a hit here, and we'll see if they can do something with it. Josh Blount coming to the plate, and a little bit of life into this Fremont team. Not an extra base hit, but a runner in scoring position. As Blount, who has walked twice today, comes to the plate. Fowler with knee a hit. I could wake up his bat. This one misses outside, 1-0. Miles Meadows waits on deck. Cooper Fucino in the hole. Still just one away here in the bottom of the 7th. 4 hits combined between these two today. The pitch. This one hit towards center field. Stanger moves over and makes the grab for out number 2. And Fowler will have to stay put at second base. So Miles Meadows will come to the plate. Got hit by a pitch in the back in the 5th. Flew out in the 1st and grounded out in the 3rd. Been in a little bit of a slump lately. Chasing after a lot of high pitches. If he makes contact, he usually gets on, but has struggled with ball hitting the bat here. The 0-0. Misses low. And we'll go to a 1-0 count. Meadows out of Solano Community College, searching for a home for next season. Was the leadoff man for the start of the year. Dropped down to the 2-hole tonight. This one hit towards right field and will drop in front of the right fielder, Saul. Turning third as Fowler to throw home is off the mark. And Meadows is going to chase towards third now as this one goes all the way to the backstop. And Miles Meadows with an RBI hit here, and the Moo lead 2-0. We talked about Meadows and Fowler. Both have been in a little bit of slumps, and they both get hits here in the 7th, and the Moo have broken up a 2-0 lead now. So does that one go as a single and then an air?
Single and an air, yeah, because on the throw he takes second base, but because it was an errant throw home, he gets third.
So Miles Meadows gets the RBI. It's his 15th hit of the season as Cooper Fucino takes the first pitch for a ball. Fucino entered today hitting .364, but he's 0 for 3 tonight. As Fucino, sharp grounder towards short. Graff Rowe gets it and darts it across the diamond in time for a 6-3 putout, but not before the Moo get the game's second inning. Miles Meadows singles and brings home Cole Fowler as Fremont gets their first 2 hits of the night. It's a 2-0 ball game as we head to inning number 8. This is Fremont.
Great seats, safer, simpler, and smarter with TicketSmarter. Choose great seats from over 125,000 live events, all backed with a TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Get your tickets smarter at TicketSmarter.com.
The back of your Fremont Moo tickets for a moveless discount at La Hacienda. You can get a family taco pack anytime. La Hacienda, 3140 Elk Lane. Call in your family taco pack at 402-721-9909 or order online at LaHaciendaFremont.com. They cater too.
Looking for a nice place to go? A place that's rich with tradition, great service, and atmosphere? A fantastic place where you can go and still carry on a conversation. Maybe shoot a game of pool and enjoy one of the best jukeboxes in town. Silver Dollar is one of the finest places for adult libations at reasonable prices. Join the Silver Dollar family and enjoy, but you need to be 21 or older. See y'all soon, and remember, not everything that glitters is gold, but we're pretty sure it's probably silver at the Silver Dollar, 18th and Bell Street in Fremont.
We move to the 8th inning. Fremont now with a 2-0 lead and taking you through the final 2 innings. Here's Rich Ray.
Thanks, Alex. Well, Luka Vukcevic's evening is done. He worked 3 innings. He struck out 1, walked 2, didn't give up a hit, didn't give up a run. He did end up hitting
5 batters.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, he hit 5 batters. But at all that, he is the pitcher of record. And Bobby Simmons will come on now to replace Vucevic. He'll face the 8-9-1 batters. J.D. DePrima, Paul Schuyler in the top of the order, Blake Stenger. So Fremont leads 2-0. Moo able to extend that lead, getting their first hit of the contest in the bottom of the 7th. And so Bobby Simmons comes on now to pitch for the Moo. He's worked 9 innings this year. He's had 2 starts, record of 1-0. This is his first bullpen appearance. He's given up 11 hits, 6 runs, 5 earned. Struck out 9, walked 4, ERA of 3.88. So Simmons comes on and will face J.D. Prima, who was hit by a pitch his last time. So Simmons will bring the first pitch home. Swung on and fouled off to our left and out of play. No balls and 1 strike.
Yeah, well, we've seen out of Simmons early on. He'll give up some hits. He'll give up some contact. But once you let him settle into a rhythm, he gets things going. And now changing into this relief role, you want to be able to get started quicker, have that long bullpen session. So we'll see if he's able to do that here in inning number 8.
No balls, 1 strike. Here's the next pitch. Fastball, and it's in there for called strike 2. So Simmons ahead in the count, no balls and 2 strikes. The Moo got a run in the 2nd and a run in the 7th. But their first 2 hits came in the 7th inning. No balls and 2 strikes. Simmons, next pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So DePrima strikes out. And there's 1 down here in the top of the 8th inning.
Excellent start there for Bobby Simmons, just firing up that fastball for a few strikes and looking good in his first relief appearance of the season.
It's going to bring Paul Schuyler to the plate now, the second baseman. Schuyler's 0 for 3. It's bounced out to the pitcher, flown out to center, and he is fouled out to Dean Reynolds wide of first base. So Simmons looks in and gets his sign as he will straighten up. And now the first pitch to Schuyler. Fastball on the outside corner for a strike. No balls and 1 strike to Paul Schuyler. Blake Stenger, the leadoff batter's on deck. This might be a new role for Bobby.
Yeah. There's a lot of starters on this team. They need some help in the bullpen.
And the thing about this Moo squad that we've learned about as well is that how willing they are to make change.
Exactly.
Here's the pitch that misses outside. It's now 1-1.
I think goes with how quickly they bonded. They're willing to take one for the team, and they're still getting innings, just in a slightly different role.
1 ball and 1 strike on Paul Schuyler. 1 out, nobody on. Top of the 8th. Fremont leading 2-0. Next pitch. Swung on a foul back. So Simmons is ahead in the count here at 1 ball and 2 strikes.
It's been a long time since we've seen Simmons pitch. It was in that Zap series at the start of last week where he last pitched. So over about a week and a half since Bobby Simmons' last appearance. But hasn't seemed to lose a step here.
I had the wrong count. It's 2-1. Next pitch swung on, and it hit in the air down the right field side. That's going to be a base hit as it drops right inside the foul line. So Schuyler comes up with a single with 1 down here in the 8th inning for the Prospects.
Yeah, the Moo got lucky there. There's some dead grass in that right field area, and it kind of stopped the ball right in its tracks. Did not bounce at all for Blount, and he's able to easily scoop it up and keep that from being an extra base hit.
So here's a dangerous batter coming to the plate, Blake Stinger. Stinger singled back in the first inning, walked his last time. So Simmons will get tested here in the top of the 8th inning with a runner at first and 1 down. First pitch to Stinger. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
That extra run makes you feel a lot better, huh?
Yeah, manufacturing that run there in that 7th inning was big. But if you're a Moo fan, when you get to the bottom of the 8th, you'd like about a couple dozen more. Yeah. You know?
Really break this one open.
That's right. No balls and 1 strike. Simmons brings it home. The pitch misses off the corner, 1-1. I still can't believe Harry Carey did not pay for the cab ride with your grandpa.
Ridiculous.
He was busy to go get himself a Budweiser. That's what he was. All right, that won't happen again. 1 ball and 1 strike to Blake Stinger. Right? Simmons ready. Next one on the way. Fastball low. Counts on 2 balls and a strike to Blake Stinger. He's probably heading to his restaurant. Had to get there in a hurry.
Yes.
Yeah. 2 balls and 1 strike here on Blake Stinger. Prospects have out-hit the Moo tonight 4-2, but Prospects have committed 3 errors. 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. That one was high in the zone, and Simmons is ahead in the count here at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, Stinger took a monster cut at that, stumbled out of the lefty's batter's box, and he's a righty after that one. Carried his momentum all the way to the other side of the plate. Now we'll head back to the batter's box with a 2-2 count.
Bobby Simmons in his first relief appearance of the year for the Fremont Moo. Brings it home. Fastball called strike 3 on the outside corner for out number 2. And Blake Stinger did not like that call from Chris Sentek and is letting him have it. I'll tell you what, the way Simmons throws the ball, initially it looks as though that it's going to be outside, but it's got a little bit of a tail that comes back in. And there's 2 down.
Well, for Simmons, he works with a 1-seam fastball, which you don't see a lot of pitchers throw. So it has some of that weird late movement.
Yeah.
You don't see a lot.
It's got a little, I guess, non-professional way to describe it is funky movement, right? Here's the pitch to Bryce Waller, and that's on the outside corner for a strike. 0-1 to Waller. Schuyler still down at first base with 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Simmons' next pitch. Outside corner for a called strike 2. Well, whether it's a strike or whether it's not, Simmons is practically playing darts by pin the tail on the donkey right now. He is hitting it every single time.
Exactly. You can see Nalderman setting up on the outside part of the plate here.
The 0-2. Swung on and chopped foul with the third base side. So the count will stay at no balls and 2 strikes. Thank you for being with us tonight for Fremont Moo Baseball on Big Dog Country, and also on Mixler and our video on YouTube at BSDN Live. Hope you're enjoying tonight's action. Fremont Moo in front. Get some updated scores from the league for you here in just a bit. No balls, 2 strikes. Simmons is ready. Long set and the pitch. Breaking ball in the dirt, and he got underneath the Nottleman and down to second base on the play. Will go Bryce Waller.
Yeah, that one just straight through the legs of the catcher, Nottleman. And Simmons just has to take a deep breath here. Only needs 1 more strike to get out of this inning. And then we'll just need 3 outs in the 9th for the Moo.
Casper and Owal here in extra innings. Top of the 10th. They are tied at 6 in Pier.
The Moo would love a certain result in that one.
1-2. Next pitch. Fastball, that one's a little bit low. The count goes to 2 balls and 2 strikes. They're in the top of the 7th in Spearfish. Hastings leading the Sasquatch 9-6. I can tell you with 3 innings left, playing Spearfish and Spearfish,
yep,
that lead is not safe. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Bryce Waller. Simmons is ready. Here it comes. Swung on and hit in the air to right field, and this is tagged well. This is back by the warning track and bounces off the fence. A run will score. Waller on his way towards second as a throw from Blount comes in, not in time. The Prospects are on the board. It's a 2-1 ball game.
Yeah, that one just tattooed. Looked like it almost had a chance of leaving the ballpark. Blount plays it well off the fence to avoid that from being a possible triple, but the run does come in to score. The shutout is off, and anyone's game here at Moeller Field.
That's the best hit ball of the night by either team.
Yes, by a long shot.
Bryce Waller got a 2-2 pitch. That way he could extend the hands on him with the other way. So, 2-1 the score. And here's Elliot Peterson. He's 1 for 4 tonight. He's singled back in the 3rd inning. First pitch from Simmons. Fastball on the outside corner for a strike. 0-1 to the Prospects' first baseman. Bobby Simmons trying to keep this a 1-run lead here. No balls and 1 strike. Check of Waller at second. The pitch. Breaking ball popped up. Reynolds in foul territory. Looks like he's underneath of it. And he'll make the catch for the final out of the inning.
Deep breath there for Simmons.
So the Prospects get a run, but the Moos still have the lead in the inning. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, 1 runner left. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Fremont leading 2-1. And we return with more in just a moment. This is Fremont Moo Baseball. If you're in need of lawn equipment products or repair, contact the professionals at Extreme Outdoor Power at 805 South Broad Street in Fremont. Bring in your lawn equipment and get a same-day free estimate. Call 402-721-1905 for more information or to set up an appointment. Plus, check out the power equipment accessories Extreme Outdoor Power has available. You'll see why Extreme Outdoor Power is the #1 choice for lawn mowers. Competitive pricing, customer care, financing, and free estimates. Open Monday through Friday from 8 to 5 and Saturdays from 9 to 3. Extreme Outdoor Power, where they don't sell just mowers, they sell lifestyles. Book your next hotel stay at the Super 8 by Wyndham in Fremont. Conveniently located just minutes from historic downtown Fremont, the Fremont Splash Station, and the Fremont State Lakes. Our pet-friendly hotel offers affordable accommodations with easy access to all of our area's major attractions, including shopping, restaurants, and a multitude of outdoor activities the whole family can enjoy. Located at 1250 East 23rd Street. Book online now at wyndhamhotels.com/Super 8. Back at historic Moeller Field, this ballgame tightens up a little bit as the Nebraska Prospects get a run at the top of the 8th inning. Now a 2-1 contest, and the Fremont Moo will have their 4, 5, and 6 batters coming to the plate. Grant Nottleman, Dylan Brandenburg, and Hunter Snyder, the scheduled batters, against Charlie Mosser, who now comes in. And that chases Josh Kilzer from the contest. Kilzer went 2 innings. He struck out 3. He did not walk a batter. He gave up a couple of hits, gave up 1 run. The run was actually an unearned run.
Yep.
And see if he hit any batters. Yep, he did. He hit 1. So Charlie Mosser comes on. Where's number 27? Mosser is out of Lincoln, plays at Kansas City, Kansas Community College. And so he will try to keep this a 1-run contest. Grant Nottleman now will come to the plate for Fremont.
Yeah, Mosser last appeared against Casper a couple games ago. Went 2 innings with 2 hits, 1 run given up against the top team in the league.
First pitch to Nottman is outside for ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. Mosser, 4 2/3 innings this season. This is his 4th appearance, all out of the bullpen. He has no record. Next pitch. He's in there for a called strike. It's 1-1. Mosser's given up 4 hits on the year, 3 runs, all earned. Struck out 4 and walked 4. ERA of 4.50. 1-1 pitch to Nottman. High for ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike to Grant Nottman. When we peek ahead in the 9th, the prospects will have their 4, 5, and 6 batters coming to the plate. 2 balls, 1 strike. Next pitch. High and inside. So the count now goes to 3-1.
Looking at the Casper game, 6-6, bottom of the 10th. So Wahi has a chance to walk it off. Give Fremont a chance for the league.
3-1. In there for a strike. It's now 3-2. Wouldn't that be something? The last place team defeating the first place team. And you're right. If that would occur and Fremont wins, they've got the tiebreaker,
Yep.
so Fremont would be in first. Here comes the 3-2. Outside corner at the knees, called strike 3. Nottman thought it was a little bit outside, but Chris Zintek liked it, and that's all that matters. First strikeout for Charlie Mosser. There's 1 down here in the bottom of the 8th inning. So that'll bring to the plate third baseman Dylan Brandenburg. Brandenburg entered the ballgame in the 2nd inning. Carson Burnett got hit by a pitch by starter Carson Obrecht in the helmet and had to leave the ballgame. This pitch is missing off the corner. It's 1-0. He actually went down to first, and there were a couple of pitches to the next batter, but then Burnett could not go. So that's how Brandenburg entered. Here's the 1-0. That's in the dirt. We count out 2 balls and no strikes. 2-0 on Dylan Brandenburg.
If you're Fremont, really trying to get 1 or 2 runs here, because we saw in the top half of this inning how quickly momentum can change. Just a 2-1 ball game.
Here's the line by Mosser, the 2-0. Fastball in there for a strike.
And just yesterday, we saw the Prospects offense come alive in the 9th. Got 1 run. It was a bigger deficit then, but trying to change that today.
Here's the 2-1. Fastball at the knees on the inside corner. Strike 2.
Also really attacking this bottom of the zone that we've seen Prospects pitchers try to hit all day long. It was what the starter Obrecht tried to do, and now Mosser having some success.
The 2-2. Swung on and chopped over the mound. Going to be a tough play. It is fielded it short, the throw across, and it is in time. That is nicely done by the Prospects. For the 2nd out of the inning, Ashton Graff-Rowe able to make that strong throw for out number 2.
Yeah, Graff-Rowe's been excellent at the shortstop position tonight. Has had a bunch of hard hit balls at him and some weird ones like that where it's like a monster bounce, but some pretty perfect over there at short.
Here's Hunter Snyder, 0 for 2. He struck out twice. He's also drawn a walk in the first pitch. Just swung on a miss for strike 1. No balls and 1 strike to Hunter Snyder with Dean Reynolds to bat next. 2-1 Fremont with the lead. We're in the bottom of the 8th inning. The 0-1. Caught the top of the zone on the outside corner for strike 2. For both teams, Chris Zintek's zone is getting bigger. It's consistent for both teams, but it is getting bigger. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that will end the inning. So Charlie Mosser comes in, and he sets the Moo down in order in the bottom of the 8th, 3 up and 3 down with a couple of strikeouts. So we'll go to the 9th, last chance for the Prospects. 2-1, Fremont Moo with the lead. We'll return to more in just a moment. This is Fremont Moo Baseball.
Great seats, safer, simpler, and smarter with TicketSmarter. Choose great seats from over 125,000 live events, all backed with a TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Get your tickets smarter at TicketSmarter.com.
Plus, check out the power equipment accessories Extreme Outdoor Power has available. You'll see why Extreme Outdoor Power is the #1 choice for lawn mowers. Competitive pricing, customer care, financing, and free estimates. Open Monday through Friday from 8 to 5 and Saturdays from 9 to 3. Extreme Outdoor Power, where they don't sell just mowers, they sell lifestyles. Book your next hotel stay at the Super 8 by Wyndham in Fremont. Conveniently located just minutes from historic downtown Fremont, the Fremont Splash Station, and the Fremont State Lakes. Our pet-friendly hotel offers affordable accommodations with easy access to all of our area's major attractions, including shopping, restaurants, and a multitude of outdoor activities the whole family can enjoy. Located at 1250 East 23rd Street. Book online now at wyndhamhotels.com/Super 8. Back at historic Moeller Field, we go to the top of the ninth. It's a one-run lead for the Fremont Moo, so that means Alex Oliver is coming in the ball game. And Oliver will be trying to pick up the save. The hard-throwing right-hander from Grove, Oklahoma, headed to Colorado State Pueblo, will be on the mound to try to close it out.
Yeah, there's not been much debate about who the best reliever this season has been so far for the Moo. It's Alex Oliver. He gave up one hit in his last outing, but has yet to give up an earned run. Works really well around batters, has gained some velocity on his pitch over the past year, and it's paid off, and he's kind of worked his way to this closer role for Fremont.
Scenario right now that if Oliver closed it out, Luka Vukcevic would actually be the pitcher of record here.
5 hit-by pitches in the win.
It's been one of those ball games. So Alex Oliver comes on. He'll be facing the 4, 5, and 6 batters. Saul, Ashton Graff Rowe, and also Gage Allen. A little bit on Oliver's line so far this year, 7 1/3 innings. This is his 5th appearance, all out of the bullpen. No record. He has a save. He's given up 2 hits, no runs, struck out 13. He walked 2. So Alex Oliver will face Nico Saul. How's that Casper and Oahe game going?
They did not score in the bottom of the 10th, so
going to the 11th.
On to the 11th.
Yeah, okay. Keep playing, kids. Here's Nico Saul. He is 0 for 1. First pitch from Oliver will miss for ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. As Saul hasn't had really opportunity. He's bounced out to first, walked twice, and been hit by a pitch.
Mm-hmm.
The 1-0 from Oliver. Swung on and hit to first base. It bounces off of Reynolds. Picked up. He'll pick it up and get to the bag, and it's in time for out number 1. Nice job by Reynolds to stick with it and make the play.
Yeah, really good adjustment there. That one was hit hard, and it just bounces off him, but it stays just a few feet away from him, and he uses his speed to get back to the bag for a quick first out.
So it brings Ashton Graff Rowe to the plate, the shortstop. He is 0 for 2 tonight. He's popped up to first. He also popped up to the catcher, part of a double play. He tries to bunt and bunts it right back to Oliver, who's got it, fires it to Reynolds, and it's in time for out number 2. Nice job by Oliver to bounce off the mound and make that play.
Yeah, good play by Oliver, but also just a poorly placed bunt there from Graff Rowe. You want to move that to one of the sides where you're going to have a possible chance of being out. The throw goes straight back towards near the pitcher's mound, and 2 quick outs here.
Going to have a pinch hitter here. This is Trenton Berry, who will now come to the plate, facing Oliver. First pitch, high for ball 1. So Berry pinch hitting here in the 9th. One 0 pitch from Oliver, swung on, a hit back up the middle in the center field. That's a base hit. So the prospects keep hope alive as Trenton Berry singles to center. Now the tying run on base and the go-ahead run coming to the plate. And the designated hitter, A.J. Lucas. Lucas is 0 for 1. He grounded out to second base his first time. First pitch to Lucas. Fastball high and outside, ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes to A.J. Lucas, with J.D. DePrima to bat next. Oliver set and the 1-0. Fastball a little bit low. The count goes to 2 balls and no strikes. Runner at first, 2 down, top of the 9th. Fremont clinging to a 2-1 lead here over the Nebraska Prospects. A 2-0 from Oliver. Swung on and fouled off the pole that holds the net. It's now 2-1. It sounded like Stanley Cup Finals there with a shot off the crossbar.
Yep.
2-1 pitch. Chopped back to Oliver. He's got it. And he will run on over to first base. And he's going to take it all by himself. And now we'll step on the bag. And that's going to be the ball game. So The Moo win it by a final score of 2-1. A.J. Lucas bounced back to the mound. And that will conclude the contest. So, 2-1 ends up to be the final score in this one. The Cow jumps over the moon. And I think the argument there is that Lucas thought it might have hit his foot.
Yeah, I mean, he did not run at all. He thought that was a dead ball. But he's going to head back to the dugout discontent, and the Moo escape with a victory. Not the prettiest, but a win's a win, and that's 5 straight.
That's right. So the Fremont Moo get the victory by the final score of 2-1. The Moo improve their record down to 11-5 on the season. Nebraska Prospects fall to 3-8. And the Moo take the series from the Prospects, and they'll have a chance to go for the sweep coming up tomorrow night. Again, the final score of this one at historic Moeller Field tonight. Fremont 2, the Nebraska Prospects 1. Stand by. Our postgame report is coming up next. This is Fremont Moo Baseball.
Windstar Lines is a family-owned and operated charter bus company that has been serving customers nationwide since 1995. With 12 hubs across the U.S. and a varied fleet including minibuses, motor coaches, sleeper buses, and double-decker motor coaches, we are able to accommodate any size group, large or small, to any destination near or far. With almost 30 years in the travel and tourism industry, our reputation for superior safety, impeccable equipment, and unparalleled customer service makes us the right choice for your group transportation needs. Now hiring full and part-time drivers.
Trust your heart to the team at Methodist for expert cardiac care that makes a life-changing difference. From specialized testing and imaging to comprehensive surgical options, including the most advanced procedures, we provide the personalized care that you expect from the Methodist name. Learn more about our heart and vascular care by visiting bestcare.org/heart. That's bestcare.org/heart. Methodist, the meaning of care.
Fremont's place to be is The Door in downtown Fremont. Open Monday through Saturday from 10 to 1 a.m. and Sundays from 11 to 1 a.m. The Door has great food, drinks, and an outdoor patio that is second to none. The grill is always on at The Door, and all items are available for takeout. Call 402-727-8911 to place your order. Follow The Door on Facebook, located at 325 North Main Street in Fremont. The Door, beer, booze, burgers, and other stuff. Play the Nebraska Lottery today for your chance to win. Play Trucks and Bucks for your chance to win one of 7 remaining Ford F-150s. Top prize odds are 1 in 336,000. The Nebraska Lottery has provided funding, fortune, and fun to the Cornhusker State for 30 years. The Nebraska Lottery has also given back $978 million to Nebraska through education, wildlife habitats, and the Nebraska State Fair. Stop by a local retailer and pick up a ticket for one of your favorite games today. The Nebraska Lottery. Must be 19. Please play responsibly.
Welcome to Fremont and Dodge County, where we invite you to play, shop, stay, and eat. Dodge County is where your next outdoor adventure is at your fingertips. Did you know that downtown Fremont is also known as the antique capital of Nebraska? Fremont and Dodge County also has many fine hotels, campgrounds, and RV parks to suit any needs. We invite you to come and see why downtown Fremont has been named the most charming downtown in Nebraska by USA Today.
Kills Barbershop is the Sports Center barbershop in Fremont. Be sure you look your best and get into Kills Barbershop, where you'll receive quality haircuts in a friendly atmosphere. Get a fresh cut, have them hot leather and shave your neck. If you're looking for that special feel of a true barbershop, Kills is the place for you. They're open Tuesday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30, and Saturday, 7:30 to 3. Kills Barbershop, 6th and Broad in downtown Fremont. They'll make you look your best.
Back at historic Moeller Field in Fremont, where the Fremont Moo have won their 5th in a row as they defeat the Nebraska Prospects tonight in Game 2 of this 3-game set at historic Moeller Field by a final score of 2-1. Fremont on the evening ended up with a total of 2 runs off just 2 hits and commit no errors. The Nebraska Prospects 1 run on 6 hits and commit 3 errors. For the Moo tonight, starting pitcher was Baylor Hicks. He worked 4 innings. He struck out 5. Walked 3, gave up 3 hits, and also hit a batter. Luka Vukcevic picks up the win in relief. It's not the prettiest line in the world, but it's a W, and that's the pretty part about it. Vukcevic worked 3 innings. He struck out 1, walked 2, and he hit 5 batters. But he gets the victory. Bobby Simmons worked 1 inning, struck out 2, gave up 1 hit, 1 run which was earned, and also had a wild pitch. And Alex Oliver picks up his second save of the season. He worked the 9th, and he gave up 1 hit in his appearance. For the Nebraska prospects, Carson Obrecht takes the loss, the starter. He's now 1-1. Obrecht worked 5 innings. He struck out 4, walked 4, gave up 1 run, had a wild pitch, and hit 2 batters. Josh Kilzer worked 2 innings. He struck out 3, gave up 2 hits, 1 run, which was unearned, and he hit a batter. And Charlie Mosser pitched 1 inning. He struck out 2 in his appearance. Offensively tonight for the Moo, not a lot to talk about, but Miles Meadows goes 1 for 3 with an RBI this evening. That's one of the 2 hits that the Moo had on the night. The other hit came in the 7th inning as well. That was by Cole Fowler. And those are the lone 2 hits the Moo could get off the prospects tonight, but they end up with more runs than the opposition. The prospects, Blake Stenger, another productive night from the top of the order. He goes 2 for 4, and Bryce Waller went 1 for 5 with an RBI. So Fremont wins it and improves to 11-5 on the season. The Nebraska prospects fall to 3-8. When we return, Alex will announce our Goodwood Award, and that's presented by Christensen Lumber. And then we'll wrap it up after we check the scoreboards. 2-1 in favor of the Fremont Moo tonight. More in a moment. This is Fremont Moo Baseball.
Now that's what a solid piece of wood sounds like. Look just past that left field wall at Moeller Field, you'll see Christensen Lumber, a solid lumber company for over 100 years. And there goes another ball into the lumber yard. Professional builders know Christensen Lumber is their home run hitter for quality materials. More contractors and woodworkers will tell you Christensen Lumber is the best choice to find quality cuts of lumber. Since 1923, Christensen Lumber. It's where the pros go. 714 South Main, just past the left field wall at Moeller Field.
Play the Nebraska Lottery today for your chance to win. Play Trucks and Bucks for your chance to win one of 7 remaining Ford F-150s. Top prize odds are 1 in 336,000. The Nebraska Lottery has provided funding, fortune, and fun to the Cornhusker State for 30 years. The Nebraska Lottery has also given back $978 million to Nebraska through education, wildlife habitats, and the Nebraska State Fair. Stop by a local retailer and pick up a ticket for one of your favorite games today. The Nebraska Lottery. Must be 19. Please play responsibly. Back at historic Moeller Field, where the Fremont Moo defeat the Nebraska Prospects tonight by a final score of 2-1. And the Moo improve now to 11-5 as the Prospects fall to 3-8 on the year. It's time to announce the Goodwood Award presented by Christensen Lumber. Quality wood products for more than 100 years. Beyond left field and on South Main Street in Fremont. ChristensenLumber.com online. Alex, you had to search for this one tonight.
Yeah, there were not a lot of options, only 2 hits on the night, but we'll give it to Miles Meadows, an RBI single, and he was able to move around all the way to third base in the 7th. Couldn't eventually come home, but did get the RBI there, one of only 2 that the Moo had on the night, and it ended up being the game-winning RBI as Moo escaped with the victory 2-1.
Sometimes you don't have to play pretty to win a ball game, and the Moo won a ball game tonight, yes. And they are able to win their 5th in a row. The contest took 2 hours and 33 minutes here at historic Moeller Field on a nice night for baseball, and so the Moo will try to go for the sweep and try to wrap up this 12-game homestand on a positive note tomorrow night when it's Fireworks Friday, presented by Nebraska Lottery, and you want to stick around after the ball game tomorrow night for the post-game fireworks that takes place. So 2-1, Fremont wins it as we check the scoreboard tonight, and in Pierre, it went extra innings. And they're still in extra innings. It's in the bottom of the 11th, but Casper scored 4 runs in the top of the 11th, and the Spuds are leading Milwaukee now by a score of 10-6. So we'll see if the Zap can put together a big rally in that one coming up in the bottom of the 11th inning. Hastings is playing in Spearfish this evening, and that contest is in the top of the 8th. And Hastings is leading by a score of 10-6 in that contest. So those are the other 2 games going on tonight. So this is the lone final tonight. 2-1 in favor of the Fremont Moo. So as we speak, the Moo are a half game behind the Casper Spuds at 11-5. Casper's 11-4. Hastings at 7-5, 2.5 games behind. Spearfish at 9-8 is 3 games back, and Oahe at 3-14 is 9 games behind in the standings. Fremont a winner tonight by a final score of 2-1. Let's go to the national scoreboard and see what's going on tonight. Patrick Cantlay is leading the U.S. Open, by the way, at Pinehurst.
It's early.
Actually, he and Rory McIlroy are tied at 5 under after the first round. Yes, it is early. They got 3 more rounds to go with that one. The Stanley Cup Finals taking place tonight. Game 3 is in Edmonton, and the Florida Panthers are leading the Edmonton Oilers 4-3, and they got 3 minutes left to go in that contest. If Florida holds on, they'd go up 3-0 in the Stanley Cup Finals. Let's go to Major League Baseball and check scores for you here this evening. Games in progress. At the end of 4 in Arizona, the Diamondbacks lead the Angels 4-1. Top of the 6th in Seattle, the White Sox on top of the Mariners 2-1. Top of the 3rd in Los Angeles, the Rangers lead the Dodgers by a score of 3-0. Everything else is a final today. Atlanta was a winner over Baltimore 6-3. Detroit defeats Washington 7-2. The Royals walked it off against the Yankees. Let's salvage the final game of that series. You bet. They won it by a final score of 4-3. St. Louis a winner over Pittsburgh 4-3. Tampa Bay a winner over the Chicago Cubs 3-2. It was the Mets over the Marlins 3-2. The Boston Red Sox defeat the Philadelphia Phillies 9-3. And the Minnesota Twins were winners over the Oakland Athletics by a final score of 6-2. Final score here at historic Moeller Field tonight. The Fremont Moo defeat the Nebraska Prospects 2-1. We invite you to join us for the final game of the series tomorrow night when the Moo and the Prospects will play right here at historic Moeller Field at 7:05, and Alex and I will be on the air with our coverage beginning at 6:45 tomorrow evening, so we're looking forward to that. Thanks to all of our sponsors who made it possible. For our video producer, Jonathan Johnson, and for Alex Burstein, I'm Rich Ray. Again, the final score here tonight from historic Moeller Field, the Fremont Moo 2 and the Nebraska Prospects 1. Until tomorrow night, this is Rich Ray saying good evening and so long from historic Moeller Field in Fremont.
The preceding broadcast is